Welcome to another episode of Stream for Initiative, where natural 20s are never natural, alcohol consumption is strongly advised, and viewer discretion is merely a suggestion. Today,
episode.
session 20, exactly. She had to get it in there. She was determined.
That's what.
Yeah, session 20. We've made it all the way to 20. And we are still in the big city of Opahast. Last we left off, we have Neota doing crazy random things at night, trying to B&E, but because she's sad girl vibes. We had Neelon getting his Mac on, right?
Sure.
Where were you? The rest of you were there too, right? You're still at the place.
We're still at the party.
Yeah.
Angel was about to go dancing. I have no idea where Gomo is anymore.
The DJ. Yep.
I have no idea where Gomo is anymore, and
we lost sight of
was
him.
like just standing against a wall.
Yep, you're holding the wall up, and Gomo disappeared in the crowd because he's short. I like how he doesn't say anything about that. There we go.
Holding of the ceiling up or whatever. I don't know the expression.
The wall?
Wall.
Yeah, you're holding the wall. Got you. You don't know the expression. Yes.
So we got two characters holding two different walls.
Yep. Man, if you guys weren't there, that place would fall down.
100%.
Okay.
It's funny considering his strength and constitution.
So we'll start at with you guys, and you guys keep saying party. It's more like it's just a busy night at the tavern. There is some dancing. There was I say DJ, is a bard that was up there earlier, like singing and doing everything. Now he's just playing music. He's not going crazy. So what are you guys doing? Well, don't all go at once.
Neelon's just talking to the woman. Like that's all that's going on right now. What are the others doing?
I went to go dance. It's that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, Lily tried to convince Gomo to go and dance.
I know,
as
he
well.
was being a butt. He didn't want to go.
We lost Ace already. Good start.
Oh no.
Did we
Good
lose
job.
her?
There she is.
Oh.
She's
There
back.
she is.
Recovery.
Okay. Lily, make a performance check for me. First roll of the night.
Performance? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Can I cast
Woo!
Bane?
Go Lily! Go Lily!
17
Oh, okay.
plus what is my performance anyways?
Plus 4.
Plus 4. 17 plus
20.
4.
21. GG's. Man, she really wanted to dance.
I wanted to dance.
He was like,
Dance.
the fever got her.
Dance.
This bard is playing exceptionally well. Let's see. Actually, let's see. I'll roll for it. Yes, the bard is playing really well.
Ooh, good job,
And
Bard.
yeah. You're dancing your butt off. You're having a good time. And you got your new outfit, looking all stylish. You got your hair did.
I got my hair did.
She got her new
Mhm.
dress and everything.
That's true. Yep.
And Rodon's just chilling.
She's primed for. Yeah, first of all, Lily is primed for a night on the town. Maybe because she rolled so well. Rodon's kind of tapping his feet a little bit. Now he's finally getting into it, enjoying the
Yay.
performance, but still not doing much else than holding the wall.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to mention our card for the day is the Two of Chalices, or what is it?
Oh,
Two of Cups, I
yes.
think.
2 of Cups.
Yes. Two of
Yes.
Cups is going to
Two
be
of
the card.
Cups,
So we'll find out more about that
chalices.
at the end. Yes.
Oh, it's so interesting.
We'll see. So, Angel, do me a flavor and roll
Yes.
a perception check for me.
Perception. Okay. 18 because it's 10 plus 8.
Holy crap. Okay. So you had a
Were you
regular
gonna
10 and it was
fail one?
18. Okay. Actually, that is a fail. It was extremely high check for something
Ooh.
because she's
Oh, wow.
she's super into dancing, and there's
Yep.
a lot of people going on. It's really crowded, and holy
I-
cow, what are you mixing over
Ew.
there? Service tension, service
Wait,
tension for
what?
the win. Yes, okay. Whew.
What?
Gummy's
Gomo's
drink.
yeah. Gummy is drinking like Gomo at the party right now.
Oh, what the heck, man?
Hey, alcoholic beverages are strongly advised, you know.
Oh,
It's
crap.
compulsory.
All I have is
Mhm.
water.
I'm with you on that in real life. So,
So good.
I
Dude,
see.
Gummy has all the crazy
Raspberry
stuff.
lambic beer.
Yeah, he's like mixing two things. Last time he was trying to like get all fancy with tea and like mix colors and stuff. He's got all the
Yeah.
crazy stuff.
Don't ever accidentally poison yourself on stream, please.
What?
I mean,
Yeah, that
anyways,
wouldn't be a fun
so
damn it, Jim, I'm a
Y'all-
bard, not an alchemist.
all right, so if y'all are gonna be boring, I mean, having fun at the party,
Wow.
Neota, we're gonna have to swing to you. So the camera fades from the party and fades to a lonely deep gnome
What a
walking the streets.
contrast.
Yeah, high contrast. I don't even know if she's here, if her stuff's working.
It's freaking out.
Are we okay to go to you, or do you seem to fix
I'm-
some things?
I am just to only be Discord. I'm not opening anything else.
Okay.
So if we do any combat, just put me somewhere, and I'll just wing it or something.
Combat.
Not that I don't.
Yep.
It's
That
Neota.
sucks. That sucks because you were just about to get ambushed. What can I say?
I had a feeling.
Oh.
So I don't know why this new setup's been giving me such a problem. But so
Well,
what's up?
I was saying, they're really just enjoying themselves at the party. You were headed to the church last time we checked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure if anybody would still be in the church, but she'd make her way over there.
Yeah, so it's a short walk really to get there. It only takes you a couple minutes. There are, I mean, it is super lit up because of the mini sun that's above the church. There are quite a few people.
Disgusting.
There are quite a few people outside the church. Like, it's not like super packed, but for this time of night, it's fairly busy. So yeah, the doors are always open.
I mean, she'd waddle on in.
Okay. So you go in, and as you, well, as a player, you haven't been here yet, right? As a character, like Neota hasn't been here.
No, she is not.
Okay, so as a player, you see the things we talked about before. It's an open hallway, basically. Very open, where this would be like a main congregation hall with pews. There's lots of it's not stained glass on the side because the building's way too big. So even with this large hall, there's actually buildings or rooms on the sides of it too. So there's not like stained glass, but there are murals all over the place.
Okay.
And there are floating lights now, kind of like Hogwarts with the candles, but just orbs basically.
How pretty. Is it just as bright as outside or darker?
No, it's darker.
Oh, good.
Real fast, sorry, Gummy,
Yes.
did you see my message?
Oh.
I sent you a message. Okay. Keep going. Continue. What were you doing?
Well, for the first time, since she's been there, at least outside of shopping and whatnot, she'd take off her blindfold. I really need to remember to actually like state when she puts that thing on and off. But if it's ever bright, just assume it's on.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's bright, we'll assume it's on. If it's not, we'll assume it's off.
Yeah. I'll try to get better at describing it, but yeah. Because of
It's one of those. It's one of those small details that you don't have to say all the time.
Yeah, it's one of those like if it's bright, like why wouldn't she have it? So if it's darker inside by like a good margin, she'd pull that down, kind of wear it like a weird little scarf around her neck or something.
Okay.
And look around. She'd try to find anything that looked like the symbol that Neelon has. So Biana. But she's still not used to the names of the gods up here, so she just looked for the symbol versus like anything else.
Did we lose Zaphian?
He's muted. I'm not sure.
Wow, you did. So, thank you. I'm
we
muted for
lost
one
you?
thing. I do that all the time. No, I mute for like one thing and then I forget to unmute. I hate that.
No, you're good. I was about
Well,
to
no,
feel-
I'm over here describing this whole thing and you're not hearing anything. I'm talking to myself. All right, so as you look around, actually make a perception check for me.
All right. Alright, I'll pull it up somewhere else real quick. Pretty sure it's a +1. That's a nat 20.
Nat 20.
I don't
Oh,
know
damn.
plus what, but yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, because you can't have it open.
Perception, I think she's a +3 because I think she's one less than me.
Hold on.
Wow.
I'll open it on the
Perception is +3. I
phone.
got it. We're good. It's +3.
Oh,
I have it right in front
it
of me.
is? Okay.
Dang. We should ask. We're just gonna ask you all the time, Yodi. What was Gummy's sleight of hand?
I know. I don't think he's used it.
Nope. So, as you're looking around the halls, there are murals all around, going from almost ceiling to floor. They're massive murals, and one of the largest ones that's closest to the door that you see is a wooded area with a big stag right in the middle, and it is just like what you've seen. I mean, it's depicted differently. It has, it's teal color in fur, but it looks bulkier than most deer that you would have seen if you'd seen much at all, being where you're from. It's kind of like weird stocky thing, and it has the antlers are massive, and they're like tines all over it. I don't know if you know what those are, but it's massive. They're like really out proportioned on this.
Mhm.
And it almost has like a sunlit like glow, like the rays behind it, and there is little flowers budding from its feet.
She'd
But you
just
do see
take
it.
a seat. She'd just take a seat in front of it, just on the ground.
All right, you do get a few looks, as you enter,
Mhm.
like just because, not that gnomes are different, but the shade of your skin is a little
Mhm.
different. Most people don't recognize it, so. But no one really bothers you. I mean, that's kind of one of the place, the ideals of a place like this is it's not to be, no judging, that kind of feel, so they just kind of leave you alone, let you do your thing.
She'd sit there for a while, just not saying anything and just thinking. In her half-drunken state, which is the best time to go to church.
Yep, always.
She'd in either deep speech or undercommon or gnomish, whichever one came blabbering out first. It's probably a mixture. She just look up at the statue and I suppose you're not going to tell me why I'm here either, are you?
Roll a perception check for me.
That's a 4 + 3.
Okay. And then also roll a religion check for me.
18 plus religion?
Yeah, religion.
I don't know if there's a religion. It's yeah, okay. So 19.
19. So as you're sitting there thinking to yourself and thinking of how well this seems to work for Neelon, who you consider a friend now, and maybe you could find some solace in it. And as you ask your question, you swear you think you see something on the mural move, but you can't really determine what. So it's not like, oh, the leg moved. It's just like, did I just see something move? You know, so you kind of question yourself for a second. Could be what you want to see. Could be that you did see.
She'd continue then. Well, I mean, if you have any input, that would be appreciated. Just anything. Because if there's a point for me being here, that would be nice to know. I mean, after all, if you know, getting ripped out of the ground, there's kind of... One would think there should be a good reason for that.
You don't really, there's no response, or you don't see anything else. Well, you just gonna stay there for a little bit?
She would.
Okay. So, unless there's anything else you guys want to do, we can skip forward to more towards the end, the after party. Anybody? Bueller?
Neelon is going to invite this lovely lady upstairs.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Oh
Oh
my.
my.
Oh my.
My.
Nice.
Poor fish.
Roll a
Debonair.
persuasion check.
Charm.
Yeah,
Okay. I'm actually decent.
that's what I was
persuasion.
thinking. Yeah, you should be. It's charisma.
Fuck. 7 + 7, 14.
yeah, that's good enough. You've had enough time with her. You didn't really need to get something super high. And she was, and I know I rolled for it last time, and she was definitely into you. So.
Oh my.
Yep. Okay. So, the three of you, the rest of the three of you, please roll a perception check for me.
Yes, sir.
Please be shit. Please be shit. Please be shit.
Mine is shit. It's 4 + 8.
Hmm.
Mine's a 3
That is a
plus
5
5.
plus 4. 9.
Yeah. None of you guys. It's just I don't. It's just It's just a busy place, and you kind of stopped paying attention to him because he was just sitting there doing Neon things.
Yes, my passive
Yeah.
perception didn't work this time.
Well, sometimes you just got to make the people roll. You know what I mean? You can't just
Yeah.
always give it to them. That's boring. So, yeah, just later on sometime you guys just look over and you realize Neelon's gone. But that's, not for now. So, Neelon, you and your lady friend go up to your room that you requested alone.
All right. That's all.
I feel
Yep.
embarrassed.
I would
I'm
say, okay, are we gonna keep going with this? Because I'll shut you down. No.
No. Classy. Fade to black.
Yep. Fade to black.
Fade.
Oh, come on, roll a
Neelon's
performance
good for the
check.
rest of the. Neelon's good for the rest of the night.
So, when's the director's
You guys
cut coming out?
You guys can
Oh
ask him
my
about it later.
god.
That's a no.
Come on, it would come out. It would not be what you guys would like. That's not what I wanted it to be, and it would just be a terrible director's cut.
You know what it would? It would be Neelon and her sitting there talking about like magic cards or something.
Oh my god.
She'd end up
What is
like,
this wholesome shit.
yeah, she'd end up being like, what? Like using him as like he's a priest, and he'd be sitting on a bed like, oh my god, like what did I do? And she'd be like, but I don't know, it's just so sad. Yeah, like
Oh
there's a
my
church
God.
right there. Go
Okay,
there and do
fine.
this. All right, so anybody else want to do anything tonight? Or are we moving on to the next day?
Rodan will have a drink at the bar.
Wait, what? Roughly what time is it?
By now it's probably around 9-10ish.
9, 10ish.
Yeah, Rodan will have a drink at the bar.
Well, I'm gonna go see what the other two are doing then, because that's this is like one of those taverns or inns that are like the shady part of town, right?
Well, I mean, I wouldn't call it shady, but it
Well,
isn't
that's
the
what
nice
Gomo
part of
said.
town. It's not the
Um,
nice part of town, that's for sure.
Okay, so like if I looked around, I probably wouldn't see more of those symbols I saw earlier. All right.
Well, you can make a perception check if you want.
Okay, I will. No, I did not.
Lols.
It's a 1. I'm not even drinking.
You got drunk by association.
You're just having a good time.
I can't see anything tonight. I'm gonna go see what the guys are doing. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up to Gomo and Rodan.
So it should be noted, Rodan is now at the bar and has no idea where Gomo is.
Yeah,
You
you
lost
actually
him
walked up to
a while
you walked
ago.
up to where Neelon was, and instead of Neelon, you find Rodan in the seat.
Oh, okay. Where
In the exact same position he was. I have no.
Like, wow, Neelon, you look so different.
It's like, wow, Nina, you got more tall and blue.
Oh my god.
Rodan is just gonna roll his eyes and just. If you're wondering where he is, I haven't the faintest.
Oh. Where's the other one? He's kind of small. We can't lose him in this crowd.
I'm afraid I've already done so.
I don't
What do
know
you
about
drink?
you guys, but I imagine Gomo's up by the other bard, like they're like trading tips.
Another one.
He's the hype man.
Let's see. I'm gonna look around. Do I see Gomo anywhere?
Perception check. Let's try again.
Okay,
I mean,
otra vez
I'm not
perception.
hiding per se.
I
It's
know, but
I'm
still.
just short.
12 plus 8. Yeah, that's your shortness is like.
There you
what
go.
makes it-
That's a good one. You do finally see Gomo. Where is Gomo, by the way? Gomo, would you tell us what you're up
At
to?
the bar,
Yeah. Okay.
drinking.
So
You're
you're looking all over the
sitting
place,
down
and he's
the other
literally
end.
just like, yeah, he's at the other end of the bar.
Wow, guys.
Oh, what's that crackling? Is that me?
No, that's Ace's.
Oh,
mic.
okay.
Oh
Something
I
no.
happened with it. She's having a lot of computer issues.
Okay, I thought it was me for a second because I touched something and then I heard the crackling. I'm like, oh, did I do something? All right.
Probably
She's
did.
having a lot of issues. Yeah, right. It's your fault.
You're messing up Ace's computer.
Oh
doing that.
man. All right, I'm sorry. Okay. Gomo, what are you doing over there? Come sit with us.
Oh, got better booze over there.
I mean, it's all one bar, so.
Yeah.
What?
He picks up two like big
Two chalices.
tankards. Yep.
Oh my god.
He picks up two big cups and goes over.
What exactly is available to drink at this bar?
Man, you guys are
The
crazy when you
typical.
ask me these questions. Yeah, the same stuff. The same things.
Okay, if they have the dark brew from the desert, Rodon will have one of those. If not, he's gonna go with the river brew.
They do.
Well,
So, what are you guys drinking?
I'm having a mixed drink.
stuff from home.
Hmm. Do you think they have juice here?
You can always ask.
Is a
Might be
bartender a kobold?
expensive.
The bartender is a kobold. Yes,
Oh.
running across and because they can't see over the bar top, they're actually running on the bar top.
Okay, I want to get his attention and ask if they have juice.
Okay, so you flag down this kobold as he runs by one time, and he stops in front of you, and he says, "Yes."
Do you
What
guys
you
have
want?
do you guys have any juice?
Juice? What kind?
As long as it's non-alcoholic, I don't care.
You see his expression change from like kind of like nice and hopeful to like disappointed, and he says, "Be right back."
Okay, thank you.
That's adorable that she wants juice.
Why
Hey,
why
Mike
is that
Mike good now,
adorable?
Thank you.
I drink
Because
juice
you're
at
like
bars.
because it's cute. It's like
Whenever I go to the
Little
bars with my
Babby.
friends, I get orange juice. Okay.
it
Little drinking babby.
it really hammers in that you're the youngest of the crew.
I
could drink alcohol if I want to.
Please.
Yeah, so does that.
just
That really
orange
hammers
juice.
home that you're the youngest.
Yes.
I
can drink if I want
to.
I can drink if I want to.
You're gonna get carded next time.
What?
So eventually the kobold comes back with this like wooden mug and puts it in front of you and then just runs off with other drinks to other people.
I got a wooden mug.
Yeah, a
Okay,
wooden mug.
I'm
Thank
surprised it's not.
you.
I'm surprised it's not a wooden sippy cup.
Oh my god. Thank you. I don't think I've ever been serving a drink in a wood before.
Yep, it's sealed and lined on the inside, but it's a wooden mug. It's
Okay.
it's orange in color, and it's not see through. It's very thick. Whatever.
What kind of juice did he bring me?
You have to try it and find out.
Okay, I'm gonna try the juice. It's not hallucinogen, is it?
Yep.
Oh
you
man.
instantly hit the floor. No. Um, it's really sweet. It's something mango-y almost.
Oh, I love mango.
Yeah.
This is good.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
This is
All
good.
right.
This is good.
Anything else, guys?
Oh yes. So, what have you two been doing while I was out there, having fun?
Having my version of fun, drinking.
But you do that all the time.
Mm, that's not gonna
What?
work.
It's like I always see you drinking.
And
You could have been out dancing with me. It's different.
Dear Lord, no.
when
I
I'm
don't want
drunk,
to be in the
that
center
does
of all
not
those
sound like fun.
crowds.
I mean, at least you won't be throwing up like last time.
Hey, that was look. I haven't had anything to drink for a very long time. Remember at Trindle's place, that ale was shit, so I didn't drink then. And then before that we were in prison. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
Goma's like looking around, making sure nobody heard that. Look, I got carried away. I drank a little too much because it's been a long time. And
How many drinks have you had
Sue me.
tonight?
tonight, well, it's my first two.
Okay.
Counting
So-
what at the fire
I'm having to
ports?
mix. Like, look, I'm having to drink a little, and then I have to pour one onto the other one in the mix. It's like because this one's a berry, and then this one's just a beer, and I'm just trying to mix them, but there's no room to mix. I asked the kobold for an extra cup so I could mix it, but he was too busy. He didn't understand. I asked him,
Hmm.
I asked for an empty cup. It didn't register.
And so
Hold on one moment. And Rodan calls over one of the kobolds in Draconic.
Oh,
oh. Maybe
a
you
lot
should
of
have given
hissing
him
and
something shiny.
snarling.
DM, you're muted again.
Okay, thanks. So you do hear I see the kobold comes over and you do hear a lot of hissing and snarling. That's exactly what it is.
So Rodan basically in Draconic is going to ask him for an extra cup for. He's going to motion to Gomo and just say the little guy.
Okay. Hey, why pointing?
All right.
They're probably making fun of you.
And as you
Probably
as
not.
you guys are sitting there, so as you see them like making these noises at each other, it does sound like they're like preparing to a fight. You know, like you see like two Komodo dragons or lizards
Yeah.
like hissing at each other. That's what it's like. But as it's happening, you see a little tail because it's not as nimble, but the tail can it reaches. It doesn't wrap around the handle of a cup, but it slides through the handle and lifts it up, and he grabs the cup and puts it in front of Gomo.
Oh, hey.
And for his service, Rodan will give him a small tip. I don't know what he's paying currently for his drink,
Wow.
but Rodan will basically add one more of whatever it costs to his drink for getting the extra cup and doing it quickly. So,
Okay. I was just figuring at the end of the night, you guys could just mark off some money, so we'll just add it to then. We'll add it to the tab.
cool.
All right, Ace, we got you. I see what's going on. It's okay.
So, now that you've had a little to drink and you're more relaxed and stuff like that, you want to talk about what happened at church today?
Rodan is just going to kind of shift the eye over what, me?
What? I wasn't with you at church. I'm gonna glance to Gomo.
Eh? He's really focused, trying to mix the two drinks without spilling. You know how when you pour, it kind of rolls off the side. He's trying not to spill he's trying to spill as little as possible but it's going all over the place.
I mean, if you don't want to talk about it here in public, we can
Huh?
always go up to my room to talk.
Wait, talk about what?
What happened at church today?
What happened at church? What
And
did
at the
happen at church?
bakery.
At the what at the bakery? We bought some bread.
Uh-huh.
Oh, guys, we have bread. It's all really good. Oh wait, you
Yeah,
were there with me.
everybody was there with you.
The three who are here now are the two who are here now are the two that
But
went to
Mo,
the
what is
bakery.
there to
We're
talk
very well
about? I
aware.
don't know what you're talking about.
I mean,
You have an increasing amount of familiarity with the city.
yes, what he said.
Wait, didn't I mention I used to live here?
Yes, but I also heard something about your sister from the
Yeah,
baker.
I used to live here, so I have family here.
And
Yes, but you also seem to have a reputation that carries far beyond mere casual knowledge.
Reputation is a strong word.
Mm-hmm. And then also something about like wanting to go meet your family. That came up also at the bakery.
Well, I heard that as a possibility, but true.
Okay, well,
I mean, like I said, if you don't want to talk about it here, we can go up to my room. Just order some drinks to go up.
I suppose we could.
Pretty sure Nayoda's still probably knocked out if she hasn't come down yet.
Well, I mean, look, it's not supposed to be like a big secret or anything. It's just. Well, yeah, I know people here in the city, and people know me. I haven't been here in a long time, so only few of the more familiar people might recognize me.
Is that why you've been walking around with your hood up? You don't usually do that.
Yeah.
But why would you hide from your home?
I just don't.
I'm sure he has reasons.
I don't want to. There are people I don't want to run into if I don't have to.
You have my sympathies.
Oh, you got into some trouble, didn't you?
No, it's not like that. It's not like that. So, well, my family's here, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I was over in Arden Run studying. But I left and I didn't really explain to them where I was going and what I was doing. So I'm sure there are people looking for me, or at least were looking for me. It's been a little bit, so I don't know if... I don't know if they're... Look, it's just... I feel like there's going to be unnecessary drama if some people recognize me and tell a certain someone.
Oh, I see.
I haven't been in trouble. I didn't do anything
You
wrong.
didn't entirely have
Didn't
that
break any
reservation around the
laws.
baker?
He knows me. Some of the people know. I've told them. I've seen them after I left.
Well, you know what? I think you should at least see your sister before we're done here.
Yeah. Maybe. I haven't told her I'm coming. Well, I didn't tell her I'm coming. I did write to her. In fact, the letter that I sent, it was one of the two letters was addressed to her.
go.
I
Maybe
haven't
she
wrote
hasn't.
to her in over a year, I think.
Oh, she must miss you. It'd be good to show your face.
Yeah, but what do I say? Like, I've been gone, no explanation, and I've even received messages that I didn't respond to, and
Well, look, I can't speak from experience because I don't have family that I can go back to even if I've been gone for a long time, but I would think just a hi would be enough if she really misses you.
if it end, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe now is a good time to meet her because I mean, Dad's out of town, so
Well, if you don't want to see your dad, then yes, it's a good time to meet her.
huh? Why would you think that? Why would you think I don't want to see my dad? Wait, what?
Well, because of the comment that you just made. You said,
I,
now would be a good time to go because dad's out of town. To me, that means I don't want to see my
I
dad.
don't like you.
What?
That's good. Good. I don't like you.
Why? What did I do?
You're too keen.
Hey, sometimes you have to be able to read between the line if you want to survive in this world.
Sure, you're not hired by my dad to come find me.
Depends. How much would he pay me?
No,
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, that's Naota's job.
No, I wouldn't do that. Look, I even bought you a bracelet. I'm not going to betray a friend.
Uh-huh. Does the bracelet have some kind of scrying magic on it?
Well, why don't you
It's a
use your
joke.
magic
I
sense and
already
find
used
out?
detect. Yeah, I know it's not magic.
Wait a minute. You didn't trust me and you used or oh wait, no. I have luck with
I already
finding magic
verified.
items.
Look, it's not the end of the day if someone finds me. It's just I've been avoiding. I don't want the extra drama. I'm trying to do something that's important to me, and I don't want the family business getting in the way.
What's the family business?
Yay. I don't know if business is the right word.
Are you guys merchants? You look like a
No.
merchant's son.
No, quite far from it, actually. Almost the opposite.
What's the opposite of a merchant? Rodon?
What?
Oh, that depends. Are you talking up in social status or down?
Well, so... fine. I mean, I didn't probably be traveling with you. It's better if you know, so you can be contextually aware if we're going to be in this town for a little while. All right, so full disclosure. My dad, he works at church. He's a healer and an archpriest.
Oh, that's
So-
interesting.
That
yeah,
is a fair step up,
and my
isn't
sister
it?
also is a cleric, so the whole family is all, you know,
Mm-hmm.
works for the church, except for me.
I mean, it's not. You do what you want to do, right?
Yeah, I wish it was that easy. You know, my dad, he doesn't approve of what I do. Well, I guess partly because I reject what he does. I don't know. It's just always been kind of
It's
expected.
not terrible. You could have been a druid or a warlock.
Hmm?
That'd be even worse antithesis, I think, than what you currently are.
What's wrong with druids and warlocks?
At least where I'm from, neither of them are rather well respected. Warlock having a penchant for darker strains, and druids for being a little wild and chaotic.
I thought druids were like, tree people.
Tree people.
Yeah.
Tree huggers,
No.
man.
Like they live in trees or stuff like that.
Wow.
There's a druid in the desert. Does that give you an answer?
Does he have a camel?
Oh my God.
The point is, I thought druid were nature people. How is that chaotic? Nature's everywhere.
Bending nature to your will can tend to be a little bit chaotic if it's dependent on the environment you're in.
I think being able to take a life without any remorse is more chaotic.
Fair, and that's what a lot of people would associate a warlock with.
I mean, like, you could be the richest person in the world and still be like that. I don't think magic has much to do with any of that stuff.
At that point, it's more about bloodlines, I would assume. If a particular magic runs in a family and suddenly you have a black sheep, then it's a bit strange, isn't it?
Gomo's a black sheep? He's like super white.
Wow.
It's a metaphor.
I'm right here.
And you're
It's a
super
metaphor.
adorable too.
It's a metaphor. It means he doesn't exactly have the exact same talents as everybody, so it makes him a bit of an outlier.
I don't get it.
Well. Yeah, so. But yeah, the black sheep expression is quite fitting because I was. How much of this do I even share with you guys? This is like very personal.
Well, if you want to go someplace more private,
Hey,
we can.
bartender.
Okay.
Yes?
Another 2 more. Same. And he just like waves the empty cups in front of him.
Okay.
The 2 empty cups.
Gosh, at this point, David and Goma are gonna start having a drinking contest. Jeez.
Ooh, it's back.
Wah, wah, wah. Okay. And then while he's in front of you, you see 2 cups plop on the counter from below, but you don't see anybody down there. They just plop up on the and then he scoots them towards you on the countertop.
Yeah. All right. I need a little more of this before I start talking about this.
Mhm.
Thing.
I'll
A little
pay
bit
for
of
your
this,
drinks.
A little bit of that.
Since you're telling me stuff, I'll pay for your drinks. I'll pay for your drinks too, Rodon. I'm gonna pat him on the back.
Much appreciated.
All I have is juice. I'm gonna take a sip of my juice.
Okay.
Sipping on gin and juice.
Don't put anything in my juice. Don't spike it, please.
Too late.
It's just it's just juice that you can tell.
Okay, cool.
If you want Rodon to lighten up a little bit, I could always make him slip a little river brew in your
Oh, no.
juice.
Yo, I think I
It
want
tastes
to
like juice. It's very fruity.
Sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that because if I'm drinking the Nziti, no, that'd be too obvious.
Yeah, it would be super obvious. Okay, I will have Rodon and Goma make a Constitution check. Saving
Ooh.
throw. Constitution
Uh-oh. saving
throw.
Is Neelan nearby?
No,
No. Nope.
he's upstairs getting his freak on.
I only had the
you
one,
said
but it's
con
8 plus
save?
3, 11.
Yeah, Constitution save.
3 minus 1.
Oh, God. So yeah, you're definitely getting drunk. That's for sure. And what
Oh
did you get,
my.
Jody?
Oh, no.
8 plus 3, so 11.
11. Okay, you're feeling kind of buzzed, but you're fine.
Oh my
I'm
god.
not gonna have to carry Gomo upstairs, am I?
I
Your
could
strength?
give it a shot, but
Unlikely.
I'll just tie a rope and
Probably like
drag
a
you
dragon.
upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, I would say you
Don't
probably wouldn't have
keel
to, but the
him.
fact that he's already where he's at and he has 2 more drinks, maybe a little bit later.
You sure you don't want to go upstairs with your drinks?
You trust me to be able to carry these upstairs? That'd be wasteful. I'll spill like half the cup.
Okay, so what were you going to tell us? You said you were going to tell us more. Do you even remember what you were going to tell us?
Huh? I was gonna tell you?
Yes.
What am I telling you?
You're telling us about your family.
Oh, my family. Yeah, my family. Yeah, my dad's an asshole.
That's a great word. That's a
He's
great
an
place to start.
asshole.
Who is your dad?
He's supposed to be the big man at the church. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, he's the arch healer. He's the head healer of the church.
Oh, the main guy?
Yeah, he's a big man, very important. So important that he can't care for his own family. Work is more important.
Oh. Wait, that's the one that you mentioned when we were at church that they said that he was not here.
Yeah, he's not here. He leaves
What was his
town
name
often.
again?
Huh?
I forgot what you said his name was.
What? My dad?
Yeah.
Roman?
Yeah.
Rodan will visibly spill his drink. Like he won't know. He won't like say anything about it, but you'll just hear him just be like,
Yeah, you don't even need a perception check. It's really obvious.
You okay there?
That bad? I think
"Fine."
Do you want more drink? I mean, I
they get
think
the river brew stuff straight up the river. It's fresh, man. It's good. It's good. Don't spill it.
I could get
The
you another one.
ZD is
Rodan.
hitting me hard. No, I don't need
Oh.
another one.
Okay. Anyways, so your dad, Elmer?
You don't need another one. You say that because you haven't had enough. Bartender, get him another one.
No, don't make me drink another one.
Get us another one.
Wait.
No, I've had Nzidi. That's worth 2 of your river
I'll
brews.
drink it if you don't want it. Eh.
What, the
Wait.
Nzidi? I'd like to see you try.
Wait.
And at this point, when he's saying these things, Rodan is saying these things, it's actually in his tongue, so you guys can't even understand what he's saying.
Oh God. Wait.
So it's like
did
you guys
he-
are
Stop
arguing. It's like,
hissing at
no,
me.
don't give me. It's like I'm gonna get you another one. And he's like hissing at you. You're like, no, if you don't drink it, I'll drink it. He's hissing at you again.
Why does this remind me of a Star Wars tavern?
He's like,
Oh,
All we need is the part of the corner.
Hold on, writing this down. Cantina.
I don't like him either.
Nice.
Okay, no, hold on.
Oh my god.
You two need to stop. I
Stop.
can't carry you both upstairs if you pass out drunk. And I don't want
We're
to knock on
fine.
Neilon's
What do you
door wherever he's
mean?
at.
We're fine. What are you talking
Rodan
Okay.
catches himself in the middle of the draconic hissing and goes, "It's fine. I only had one Nzidi.
See, he's
Stronger
fine.
than I
he's
remember."
Okay. So about your dad, well, I forgot already. You said Elmer, whatever. Who cares?
Elman Goldberry. What a fancy name, yeah?
Goldberry.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
so your
prestigious.
last
Mhm.
name is
What a
your last
name.
Your last name
Yeah.
is Goldberry too. Then
Yeah. Been religious healers for generations, apparently. Who the fuck cares?
Rodan's gonna bust out laughing at this point.
See, what's so funny? Look, I don't like the name either, but hey, it's not the
You mean to
Not
tell
that
me you've
funny.
been going around with a name as a fucking parad?
Alright, now this is starting to get entertaining. Can I have
Anna.
more juice, please?
an anagram of your actual name?
Maybe. How'd you figure that out?
Mr. Lindleberry?
Yeah. That's where my name comes from. I had to come up with
Hey.
something, okay? I was going undercover.
It
Out of
No.
character,
works.
legit.
I can't believe it worked.
It worked,
I'm
yeah.
impressed.
Well,
I'm
still
impressed
some
you
people
figured that out,
recognize.
actually.
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe he gets smarter when he's drunker.
Some of you guys might have heard. Some people.
Hey, maybe if I
My
have another
bottle.
Nzini, I could learn magic finally.
Hmm?
Okay.
So okay,
is why
yeah,
I
my
don't
dad's
drink.
a jackass. I was talking about how he was he's an asshole
Hmm.
on
A big
and a
one?
jackass. Anyways, I was talking about that. So this Mr. Elman Goldberry got a name, Goldberry, so fancy, so
What's your
rich.
name?
Yeah. What?
What's your name?
Como?
Your other name?
Mm,
By now, Rodon has already forgotten the revelation he made.
It's Molin. It's Molin
Hmm.
Goldberry.
Hmm.
I don't like it though. So
I like Gomo better.
yeah,
Yeah.
I do too. That's why I picked it.
I like Gomo sounds
Yeah.
better.
So
It sounds
I need
nice
the
and
three of you-
arcane.
I need
Huh?
the three of you to roll perception,
Perception.
but Gomo and Rodon at disadvantage.
I get to roll more dice. Yay!
It's one.
No.
That's a 16
Ah!
and a 6. So shit, that's
No!
a 6 plus 5.
No!
11.
I had a 20, but the disadvantage makes it a 10 plus 4.
Did you see what I
Ain't that a
got?
bitch?
I didn't.
I got a nat 1.
Wow.
What a
Is
scene.
it just me or is
Oh,
Fish's
Yes,
camera
I'm at 10
freaking
plus
out?
4. 14.
Is there someone like so obviously
It's
just
just you.
kind of like leaning in on the conversation?
It's just me.
Like,
It's just
keep
you.
going.
Um,
And we don't notice.
So
On the plus side, you're sounding better.
yeah, you are sounding great.
Yep.
Rodon,
Yay, one
as
thing
you're
for
as you're
another.
looking, so I envision like so the three of you are sitting there, right? I Gomo is like on the left, you're on the right, and Angel's in the middle. And as you're looking over in their direction, as soon as like when you hear Gomo like name dropping after all the story, you do notice that a couple of people, there's two people that are behind him that as soon as that happens, they just like get up and walk out the door.
Hey, what the fuck you think you're doing?
I didn't hear that.
Hey,
And
don't
it'll
yell
be
at
in
me.
Draconic.
Stop hissing.
I mean, you do notice it, and it does seem like you notice that does seem a little weird and convenient to be the timing, but at the same time, it's not like they're saying anything and anything. You just happen to notice it's like convenient timing. For some reason, when you're drunk, you notice things like anagram of names and people leaving at convenient times.
I mean,
knows?
alcohol makes you
Yeah,
a
so
little more
it's a-
creative, more free thinking.
Well, if they were looking in his direction, Rodon would still consider himself, half drunk. Rodon would still consider himself justified going, "What the fuck you think you're doing?" But again, he's doing it in Draconic, so he's just
Yeah.
There's a lot
he's
of
hissing
hissing
at
in
them out the
Harlem.
door.
Yeah, and as you do your hisses and
not
snarls and noises that
terrifying.
you make, you do see them. They do turn around briefly to look, like just to see what's going on, and then they just continue on and walk out the door.
That's
Stop
not terrifying. You're about to leave a
hissing.
bar and somebody just starts hissing at you. Like,
Or was they
Right?
doing that back in common? Or was they doing that again? Sorry.
Yeah, you do that sometimes. Anyway, what was he talking about? Oh yeah, my dad's a asshole. Yeah.
Just
Jack
call
is
him. He's a
an
jackass.
asshole.
Just call him a jackass.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so okay, the name's Molin.
Molin. No, I like
I haven't
Gomo
heard
better.
that name in a while.
You know, even if
Molin.
like you were to go back to your family one day, I'd
Mhm.
still always consider you Gomo.
I don't know how to feel about that. I mean, I have gotten attached to the new name, Gomo. I like it. It's easy. It's different.
Good you file for a name
It's got an
change.
apostrophe in it, so that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
yourself something more
It's not,
arcane.
I think about it, it's not very original because it's, Molin Goldberry, and I just took the first two letters and just swap them and put them together, and then there you have it, Gomo.
Fucking seriously? It's an anagram?
Yeah.
Didn't you say that earlier?
I
Yeah, I
did.
thought you figured it out, man. Molin, Moelin, Lindleberry.
Fuck if I don't. Fuck
Goldberry,
if I know. He's hitting me.
Goldberry,
Mhm.
right? Yeah. See, I'm not drunk.
I got my name from the headmistress at the orphanage.
Oh. It's a nice name. It's a nice sounding name.
Yeah. The kids used to say though that the name didn't suit me because I was a monster and it's too pretty of a name.
No, it fits. It's exactly like your dress.
My dress is sunflowers.
Fuck it, it's still a flower. At least it's not like mine. It just sounds like somebody growled out of the fucking mouth.
What?
Right on.
I
Now you gotta roll the R. It's more fun that way.
I hadn't noticed that.
You know what's even stupider? The fact that his last name is fucking Ignatius and I can't ignite shit as a lightning.
I don't know. I've seen lightnings ignite things plenty of times.
Yeah, you
You
could.
should call
I
that
see
to my
plenty
brother who
ways
has
to-
actual
to-
fire
to-
come out of his fucking mouth.
Well,
But if trees get struck by lightning, they catch
hey,
fire.
lightning's cool. Have you tried breathing lightning on
Toast.
oil and gasoline and stuff like flammable things?
Alcohol is flammable,
Or
so don't try
gunpowder?
it here.
Have you- No. Powders. Anyways. What are we
So your
talking
dad's an
about?
ass. Your dad's an
Bartender,
asshole.
another round.
You
This
don't
sounds
need any
like-
more. This shit is too hard.
Speak for
Really similar
yourself.
to
I need
actual
more.
conversations I've had while at bars.
This is so fun to listen to.
Like
Honestly,
random crap that people that is said. It's great.
I love this because like one of the parties off boning, the other one's off at a church doing something, and these two drunk dumb nuts are fucking
Oh,
being
boy.
drunk.
Yes. Yes.
That makes me
What's the
sound so
bartender's?
boring.
Hey, Kobo, what's your name?
Huh?
No, wait, no. What's his name? Your name.
Oh no.
Huh? How's your name? Huh? Come over here.
Okay.
More drinks. Yeah?
You don't need any more.
Make them without
Jesus
alcohol,
fuck.
please.
He's very confused. There's too many orders at one time. Like,
Bring
No,
them
I know.
all.
Bring their drinks
What am I doing?
without alcohol. I'll pay you extra.
2 more cups.
no alcohol.
Shh, don't say that out loud.
This is a bar.
What? No alcohol. No,
We drink
no alcohol. Yes, alcohol.
You don't need
Ah.
any more. Jesus Christ. Why would you keep drinking the hard stuff?
I'm not paying you extra.
I'm just drinking like beer. It's not that hard. I'm not taking shots. It's beer. Fills my belly.
Okay. One more, and then he gives you guys both one more.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you too sure you're okay?
Rodon is
I've-
gonna look at it in disgust and still drink from it.
I've
Go
not
on.
been more sure in my life.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please. both
Except
of
for
you
that
again.
one time I was like shit-faced drunk. I was really.
So-
Oh wow,
shut
this is
down.
even better. 16 plus 3.
Now I'm
Wait, con
curious.
save?
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Normal disadvantage.
No, normal. I'm just up in the DC.
Normal. 14 minus 1.
Yeah. No, you still fail. Even more so. So you're
no.
like super drunk, and
Okay.
you're
Damn.
starting to feel queasy.
Oh shit.
So, Gomo, Rodon.
What about the 16 plus
How
3?
do I RP
No, you-
more
you-
drunk? Like.
Yeah, you passed actually. So you're buzzed. You're still feeling drunk because you're drinking alcohol, but you're not
Okay.
getting
Cool.
queasy. You're not gonna pass out. But yeah, Gomo.
Cool, because I would have used the strategy from last time, but not right now.
You notice if you stare at your cup and you're just
Mm.
sitting there, you're all right. But as soon as you like turn your head to look at one of them, it's like whoa. The room starts
Whoa,
spinning.
Lily, why are
things
you
going on.
leaning?
What?
And Rhoda, you're leaning too. Why are you guys leaning? Oh wait, what?
Don't fall.
I'm okay.
Okay. So since we're
I'd
talking
use
about
Step
our
of the Wind to
past,
grab you, but
I'm curious, Rodon, Gomo, you two are so much older than me. Have you guys ever had like a partner?
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know what your preference is, so I'm just saying partner.
Preference?
you should ask my brother. He
For
knows
beer?
all about that shit. I haven't gotten crap.
Okay. Gomo.
Wait, Rhoda, how old are you?
Uh,
I hear if you turn 30 without a
20.
partner, you turn into wizard. You don't have to say. I know you're
Rodon
not a
is actually
wizard.
thinking, but I have to look it up, so but it would be accurate for him to take this
Yeah,
long
numbers
anyway.
can be hard sometimes. I understand. feel you, brother. I feel you.
29. I'm a year away from becoming a wizard. Cool.
Ooh, we should celebrate.
Don't want to.
What about you, Gomo?
Partner, not really, no.
Any lovers?
No.
Are you a wizard?
What? I take offense.
What
to
do you
that.
think? How else do you think he'd just fucking cast shit out of nowhere?
I
Make
thought he was
fire in
the
the palm of his
bard.
look,
hand.
that's funny. Funny you mentioned that. So I was not able to cast magic for a very long time. Okay, so my
Wait,
dad was
so-
really disappointed because he wanted me to be like a really powerful magic wielder and healer and all that stuff, right? In fact, that's why he married my mom, right? So, and that's also why my hair is white. Apparently, I don't know. But yeah, I remember, which reminds me, I should read that book. I need to learn more about this. But anyways, so I was like supposed to be this like really powerful, magic person, but I had no magic. Like I never got magic. So like I got tested, and usually they test you like once, maybe twice, right? At the testing facility, but like I went every year. Every year my dad would take me to get me tested until I was like 13, and he gave up. It's like no, he have no magic. He have no magic. He big disappointment. So yeah,
Okay.
You have
Yeah.
testing facilities?
So let me get
yeah,
this
in all the
straight.
big
Shit, all we
towns,
had-
like there's one in Opalhard. They have a few in Ardenra. Like you can get tested.
Shit, all we had was a teacher who came by and said, "Do you have magic? Let's check and to test the magic and shit." And
Oh,
there you
shit.
go.
Okay.
So let me
That
get
was
this
all we
straight.
had.
If you do not have a partner or any lovers, until after you're 30 you get magic?
I don't know. It's a silly like urban legend kind of thing. I don't know. Like it's.
But it worked with you, right?
I mean, that's not how it happened. It's not like suddenly on my 30th birthday, I'm like, ooh, magic, you're the wizard. You're the wizard, Molin. You're the wizard. No, that didn't happen. No, it was a little different. Like, I mean, timing-wise, I guess it more or less was kind of the right time. But, so like,
When did
okay, so
you-
let me tell
when
you
did-
that story, all right? So
Okay.
I had no magic, right? Until like I
Uh-huh.
was much older and they stopped testing me and I knew I didn't have magic. Like there was nothing like magical whatsoever. And I was sick all the time. I was like ever since I was little I would be coughing all the time. I'd be sick, right? Never stopped me. I would still go on adventures all the time.
Is that why you fucking eat so much? Because you keep vomiting all the
that's
shit
actually-
out?
No, that's not. No, my grandparents tried to feed me because, like, you gotta eat to stay healthy. You gotta eat to stay healthy. But no, I ate, okay? Like, I ate a lot. So I was, but it never helped. I was skinny and I was, sick all the time. And anyways, so that's how my life was, right? Okay, I'm sick. I'm a weak person. I'm fragile. But then, much later, after my family moved to Opelhaus after my mom died, I started living here, and I would, I didn't like staying at home because Dad, it was very restricting. So many rules, things you can do, cannot do. Like on top of all the like laws and the moral stuff, there's like all this religious stuff, like some weird rules, like what you can and cannot eat, and
Religions are like a cult.
exactly. Well, maybe not exactly, but like it's weird. It's weird. Like they have all these rules for no reason. I asked them like, okay, why though? Why do we do this? Nobody has answers. They just say it's just because you have to. And then like, anyway, so that's like really suffocating, right? So I never liked staying at home, so I would run away all the time. And that's where I would come. I would come to the docks and I would hang out with the nice, fine folks. They're a lot more humble. They're just honest, very straightforward, easy to understand. Because everyone in the religious group, like everyone in my dad's group, everyone's always scheming. They have agendas. They're always like smiling in the front, but they're not. They're like
Don't talk
so
shit
ready
about
to
religious.
stab you in the back.
Don't
It's just-
talk shit about religious people. There's a religious person to help me get from fucking.
Well, okay, not all
What
religious
is it that
people.
place,
Like, it's
River
just,
Brew over to here? And fucking actually help me out and shit.
okay, well, I'm not
Elderman
saying everyone's
fucking
bad,
shit.
but like a lot of the people at the big tables, like the people that sit at the big table, they're really like weird. Okay, like the
Fine, I'll
people that
give
are
you that
out
one.
there doing the healing, people that are out there in the smaller towns that are actually trying to, teach and help. Like those people are good. They're good. They're humble folks. I love them.
I'll
But
give
like
you that one.
the people at the big table, the people that don't do anything real, that the only thing they do is they sign papers. That's all they do. They read papers and they sign them and they send mails and they receive mails. That's all they do all day.
Do they get paid?
And then
for
they
that?
meet for meetings and they talk and talk and talk. One time I had to bring a document to my dad because it was left at home or something, and I was waiting in the church for hours and hours and hours. He said he would be done in an hour. It was like 4 hours. I was just waiting there, doing nothing, right? I tried to give it off to someone, but there was nobody around. And then, but fortunately enough, that's when I met my teacher, right? And that's how I got my magic. Actually, it's a really cool story. So, right. I never had magic. I knew I admitted that I'm never going to be magical, right? And I'm feeble. I have weak body. I'm never going to be a warrior. I don't know what I was doing with my life. There's nothing I could do, right? But then I met him. a saint and a sage. He's so, oh my god, he was so cool. He had like this like really very loose hanging, like, I don't even know how to, it's not even clothes, it's just like rags and robes and just all wrapped around him. It was really cool. It was super magical too. Very charming person. So I met him at the church, and then he showed me. He unlocked my magic. And he fixed me. Like, well, some of it. So my sickness, he fixed it. And since then, I was able to use magic. He showed me how to. And
Is
then he
a
also
super
recommended
cool
me to the
saint
school.
guy.
Hmm?
So who is this super cool saint guy?
I probably shouldn't say his name.
Oh, why not? Is he in trouble?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. That's who I'm looking for, actually.
Well, then if he's in trouble, we need to find him.
I hope he's not, but last I checked, the last lead I has that he was crossing over to the other side, to Oswin.
What?
So that's
would
why I
he-
was there and I got caught trying to cross the border. That's why I was in the prison with you guys. Well, not you.
Oh yeah,
I was there too.
You weren't in prison.
You were
with
in
us.
the prison too?
No, he wasn't with us. We met him behind the rock outside
Well,
of the
he
prison
was
when
on
we
the other
escaped.
side, so I'm sure you have your reason. But yeah, that's why I was there, and then I got caught. And
If they do have a reason, could you tell me about it? Because I don't fucking know anymore.
What? While you were in Oswin?
how would I know?
I don't know. Were you looking for someone? I was looking
You
for
said
someone.
you sure you had your reason? You sure I had a reason? Like, I don't. Yeah, so if you're sure about it, please let me know, because I don't.
You don't
You were probably
remember why
looking
you
for
were there?
someone.
It'll come
Yes.
to you.
Rodon, you were actually at the prison.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he is. He's just too drunk. He's not.
Man, you did such a
He's
good
too
job
drunk.
role playing. You fooled me. I was like, did he really know? Did he not? Should I DM him? No, just
Guess who's getting
No,
DM
I'm fully aware.
inspiration,
Yeah.
right? Anyways.
Rodon just is still shutting up about his own time there.
I want to know more about you, Roldan.
Yeah, what's your story, man? Like I didn't.
Look, I'll tell you a secret, okay? If it makes you feel better.
Ooh, secrets.
pers-
Yes. Be quiet. You
the
gotta say
person-
secrets quietly.
Okay.
Gotta whisper.
The person that
Hissing accidentally, you mean like this?
You're hissing
okay.
again.
Oh, okay. I don't even know if you guys would remember if I told you. The
I have good
person,
memory.
the person that I was looking for in over than Oswin is the man that I consider the closest to a father I've ever had in my life.
Closest
He
to
took me-
father, so like an uncle.
No, it's just some random man that took me off the street and make sure I didn't die.
Where you follow the random man on the
Yeah?
You're not supposed to do that, you know.
Well, it was that, or I ran into him when I was stealing from him, and he caught me
Did he
stealing.
offer you tarts? Did he have a white carriage?
No, he offered me to save my life
Oh,
because I
okay.
got caught stealing from him.
Oh, you mean like one
Oh.
of those benefactor types?
Kind of. He just disappeared on me one day. He's the one who trained me how to do most of the stuff that I can do.
Oh,
And she looks around and then she gets closer to him. He's an Oswin.
I think I read
Rodon,
a
is
story
that
like
going
that
to do a-
before.
What?
Go! Well,
I think I
what?
read a story like that before. I think it was called like The Miserables or something.
What?
What kind of book are you talking about?
I have no
Yeah.
get
idea.
out of here.
I haven't read that. But yeah, so that's why I went over there because I heard I wanted to see if I could find him again. Oh, you know, he was the
Oh.
closest thing to a family I ever had in my life.
Okay.
I suppose it's reasonable, but
That's the
really, with a fucking what are those assholes?
He was really nice. He's the one that, taught me how to fight, taught me how to take care of myself. He taught
I'm
me
sorry,
how
I
to
was being
speak
racist, wasn't I?
and read their language. You know what? Now that you mention it, yes, you were.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean
It's
to.
okay. I didn't even pick up on it because I'm not Oswin.
So, you feel, Rodon, you feel a little tug, someone tugging on your jacket,
Hey, what?
and you look over and you don't see anybody, and then you realize you look down and there's a little gnome sitting there, and he's got like a rough and tumble look. He's got a couple bruises, a little cut on his cheek, and he says, "Look, if you're gonna be racist around here, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave."
Sorry about that. I promise I'll watch my mouth a little bit more often.
And he looks at the quote unquote bartender, and he says, "This one's had enough." And he gives you a stare down, even though he's like really small to you, and then he walks away.
All right, boys. I think you've both had enough. Let's go up to our rooms. We can continue the conversation there.
No, wait, no, please, one more.
Come on. How many have you had? Like 10?
He starts like looking down. He's like counting with his fingers, but it's like he's taking some away and then adding some back. I'm like, maybe.
See, you can't even count. I was lying to you.
I
Let's
can
go
count
upstairs.
fine. Look, I think I had 7, and he's holding up like 9 fingers.
Make a Constitution save again for me.
That's 13 minus 1.
Okay, you managed to not fall.
Since I was getting ready to catch them, do I catch him?
Make a acrobatics? No. Athletics check. We fine.
Oh,
Gosh,
you're gonna hit the floor, Gummy. I'm sorry.
gosh, it makes me wonder if Naota hadn't carried him up the stairs the
Oh,
last
God.
time, how he would have made it.
-1, so it's a 6.
Yeah, you the one like you were like, okay, I'm gonna be ready, and you're like, oh wait, so you just like make sure you get off the chair, and then next thing you look over, he's falling down and you miss him. You don't, your timing is off.
Wow.
You okay there, buddy?
Most definitely the lightweight.
But then you help him. You help him
face
up and he gets up.
planted.
Yeah,
I'm,
but you help him
I'm,
up.
I'm holding you up right now. Are you okay? Don't throw up on me, please.
I'm
Please?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Rodon is going to expend a key point to keep himself from falling over on the way up.
All right.
I guess I'm gonna help Gomo up the stairs to his room.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to help him. I can barely keep myself up with this.
I got
on the
this.
way.
Oh wait,
the
hold
way-
on. How much were the drinks so I can go ahead and take that off of my
Oh, let's see. He said he had 7 drinks, but really he held up 9 fingers.
9.
So
And Rodon, I
We'll-
think at
we'll
this point, has
say-
had 3.
we'll say it was 1 gold and 2 silver for all of the drinks that you guys had tonight.
Alright. Got it.
Jeez, y'all drinking. That's a lot of
That's
money for
drinking.
drinks.
Dude, Zafian, you say that, but Naota spent 1 gold and 4 silver just on herself when she was
I
drinking.
know. Yeah. Yeah, craziness. It's
But
just
she's tanky.
it would be
she's
so
fine.
great if like at the end of a campaign you had like a thing to see how much money you spent on alcohol.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
We could
Real life,
technically
yeah.
do that.
Let's
Listen
not
back to the
start
things and
counting
have
it up.
alcohol like counter.
Yeah. All
Sorta
right.
like
So,
cinema
an
wins.
alcohol counter. That's hilarious. Okay, so you Gomo, as you guys are walking through the tavern to get to the stairs. Someone bumps you on the way out. That's really it. You just get bumped. Don't know if it's you being moving around or if it's
stumbling
them.
here.
Well, you shouldn't have fallen because I'm helping you, so hopefully I would keep you from falling.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
so rude, these people. Didn't even say sorry.
Can I
Sorry
like
for you.
This is just like a question,
Jackass.
Sapien, but like you could tell me no right away, but can I like notice this person like bump Gomo and like try to trip him with my tail as he's walking by?
Ooh.
Neelon might miss a bar fight.
Make a sleight of hand check to see if
Alright.
like you can do it without him seeing it. So we kind of make it kind of stealthy. Is that a 3? Please let it be a 3.
It's a 3 plus you said sleight of hand, right?
Yeah.
8. 3 plus 8.
Freaking ridiculous. Yes, you trip him.
Yay!
Why do you sound so
You sound so defeated.
And I saw a 3, and I was like, "Oh yay!" And then plus 8. Like,
Oh, poor DM.
You're the DM. You could have literally said, "It's just one higher than that." So no, you didn't get it. Sorry.
oh, I'm not a liar and a thief. I'll let you have this win. It's okay.
Well, you're DMing towards one, so you might as well act a little like it.
Fair.
Yeah. So he bumps into Gomo, and then you notice it because you're like helping him, right? So it basically is like nudging you too. So you whip your tail out underneath his feet, and as he's stumbling around, he trips, and behind you guys as you're walking, you actually hear tables getting knocked over as he fell and hit a table and it fell over with him.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
You look back and he's not moving. He's flat on the floor.
I hope I didn't
You
kill
killed him.
Let's keep
Blood
going.
just gushing out. No, I'm just kidding. He's just on the floor.
I love how
he get night
Lily's
wings?
first baby's
Oh
first
no!
murder.
Oh,
Baby's first murder.
No, the Nightwing thing made me feel bad.
I have no
Baby's
idea
first
what that
murder.
means.
Oh no! Don't hate me, Batman. It was an accident. Anyways,
So, you guys gonna continue upstairs?
yeah. I mean, unless the other guys want to do anything, I'm gonna help get these guys up to bed, and hopefully we don't hear anything when we pass Neelon's room.
All right. So once again, you guys head up the stairs, and as soon as your head goes past where the ceiling is, it gets instantly quiet.
Rodon has not experienced this before, and he is just going to stop in his tracks and just be like, "The fuck?"
I'm gonna start moving my mouth and pretend like I'm talking, but he can't hear me.
Make a deception check. That's hilarious. And actually, it is true in a way because Gomo is shorter, right? So your guys' heads would be above it before he is. So if he was talking, you wouldn't be able to hear him.
Let's see, 9 plus 4.
Yeah. So Rodon, as this happens, and you look at Lily for like confirmation, it looks like she's trying to talk to you, and you can't hear her.
He's gonna blink stupidly for a little bit and start screaming in Draconic. What the fuck is going on?
And then
you're hissing again.
As you, what's that?
Oh, I said you're hissing again.
You can't
can't
tell
hear it.
that you're below.
Yeah, you're just at this threshold where you're below it still in the tavern, and their heads are above it. So you guys can't actually hear each other. But Rodon, you do hear behind Lily. What? And then you hear some hissing in Draconic telling you, "Why are you screaming at us?"
I'm okay. Once I know that he heard the kobold, I'm gonna start laughing.
So Ronan is going to turn around in the direction of this kobold. So is this what?
Yeah. So there's a podium that's up on the top of the stairs, and you see, as you look over, you see a kobold like climb up to the top of it.
In Draconic, because he's still speaking it anyways, whether or not it's subconscious or conscious of it.
And
I have
by
yet
now,
to
you
figure
guys
out
walk
yet.
up. You guys walk up. So now, Gomo, you're up on top. You're up on the same level as them now.
Rodon is hissing. Rodon is still hissing his dialogue at this point, and just tells the kobold, "Sorry about that. I thought it was cast silence on me."
Silence? What's that?
Magic that makes it where you can't hear fucking
You
shit.
want me to cast silence?
No.
This
I
Good
is
lord,
Draconic.
no.
Oh, no, okay.
Oh my god, that was so funny.
too
I'm
bad.
sorry, Rodon. Ah.
Putting up a finger at her and mockingly angry. Oh, you.
I'm sorry. I won't do that again. Crossing
Once,
my fingers behind my back.
Once What realizes that you guys, it takes him a minute, but he realizes who you guys are and that you've already paid him. So he just climbs back down, doesn't even say anything, and just like you're not even there anymore.
All right, let's get you guys to your rooms. I start leading them there since Rodon doesn't know where it is. Gomo's out of it, you know. So
All right. So, does Neelan or Nyota have anything they would like to do?
Nope.
No.
I think Neoda would just occasionally mumble at the statue every now and then, but mostly she just kind of fall asleep, like leaning against
Okay.
it.
All right. So you're gonna basically stay the night there.
Yeah, just kind of curl up on the ground and just in front of it, and at some point just pass out because she's still drunk from
Okay,
last time.
Sounds good. Okay, so I think it's a good time to take a break. We're gonna try to sort some things out, and I think a couple of us need to use the restroom. So break time, and we'll be back. in a
Sounds
couple
good.
minutes.
Is there a chance we
be
can
right back, guys.
Back in a jiffy, guys.
Be back.
that,
Be
Ace?
back.
We're
Are we
back.
back?
Everyone was so patiently waiting.
Thank you for waiting, everybody.
I hope everyone got their snacks. It was a long break.
Snacks and potty breaks.
What?
Yeah, technical issues, but we got stuff mostly figured out.
No technical issues. I don't know what you're talking about. Just a long potty break.
Yeah, like the Austin Powers one when he takes out of the ice.
Okay.
Thank you,
Sure.
Silas. Thank you. Thank you, Shadoku. I think our DM is missing though.
Oh, shoot. Well, it's free for all.
Oh man, what happens when the god's gone?
Hey, Kobold, come here. Give me another drink.
Okay. When the cat is away, the mice will play.
No more drink.
We need the cat here to know what we can play with.
You can play with anything.
That's what I was just about to say.
Sorry, I'm back.
There he is.
Welcome back,
Okay,
DM.
there we go.
Didn't
I was about
realize
to
we're
burn down
live
the
again.
building.
Hi. We're back. I'm back. Okay, so back to what we were doing. I'm back. We're back. We're going back to the room. Did
Anarchy.
you guys have more discussions?
Which
Well,
room?
Were Nyota and
Room
Neelon gonna do
everything.
anything?
They
Nope.
said they said no.
Be,
One is
be-
just having a good time, and the other one's already passed out. Just not where you guys think
Having a
she's
good
passed out.
not where
time.
you left. Not where you left her.
Having a good time,
She's-
having a good time.
She's passed out not where you left her, and also probably getting weird stares.
All right, cool.
Because
So
You wouldn't be the first migrant that's found their way there. You know?
I imagine.
how drunk are you, Rodon?
Is that an OC question? Is that an OC question or an OC question? In character or out of character?
I guess it would be out of character because it'd be kind of weird to ask, someone how drunk are you?
Out of character, he's buzzed. He's currently using key
Okay.
basically to keep himself standing upright.
Okay.
Cheating.
Mhm.
No,
Yeah,
I
that's
have
cheating.
it. It's not cheating.
He's totally cheating.
Cheating. All right, well, let's get these guys to their rooms, though. Where is everybody's rooms, position wise, DM? I don't think we asked the first time. We just be like, I want that room.
Well, I mean, they're all basically the same. You know,
Down
they
the
just-
same hallway, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, if you remember what I had said, is the hallway seems larger than the building.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and so there's just room after room after room, and he just gave you key cards basically with numbers on them and said, "Here's your 3 rooms."
All right,
So
cool.
they're not
Is this an
necessarily right
Infinity
next to each
Hotel?
other.
Huh?
Nobody knows about the Infinity Hotel? Never mind.
Rodon is going to notice the fact. I don't know. Would the fact that it's like just kind of stretching and seems larger than it in his current state right now?
Who's got the key card to you guys' room?
Bueller? Anybody?
Guys?
Did Neelon have all of them?
That was actually
All the key
Neelon.
cards?
That was
Yeah.
Neelon.
I think it was Neelon.
Elon actually has them all.
I'm
Guys?
pretty sure I would have passed them off. And
You
would've-
never said.
Oh,
Win!
God.
Win!
Yeah, he
Didn't
would have
say
passed
that.
them off. He would have passed them
Wait.
off.
Homo raises
wait,
his
no,
hand
he
and
did
uses
because he also
knock.
gave back her key that locks everything. So he at least gave hers.
Yeah, I
Her
have
key.
that key. That's the only key that was passed off.
Homo uses
the other
knock.
one
How do you even know what door it was?
I know. I was
'Cause
about to
the-
say we don't know what room is
He
ours.
just
number
he
was
just
on the
casts
keypad.
knock at whatever doors in front of him.
Oh no!
Okay, Fish did say that he would have handed them off, so.
Already cast it.
Oh,
Oh
no.
my gosh.
Okay,
no.
so you just like walk up to the nearest room, you
I'm
cast
being
knock,
like
and-
kind of sort of dragged, so I'm like, I
Oh
see
no.
a door in front of me. I cast knock.
yeah, and
no.
Lily, like you and Rodon are kind of walking forward, thinking about this. And I will say, if he would have passed on the key cards, Rodon, you probably have the key card. We'll say that.
Rodan was not there, so it would have been Gomo.
Oh,
who
crap,
has the
it
key
had to have
Gomo,
card.
been
yeah.
Gomo.
Yep.
It had
Yeah.
to have been. Wow. Okay, and he still cast knock. So you guys are walking
With
down
silence.
to what's that? Oh,
With
With
silence.
silence. The silence knock combo. It's just
Oh
old,
no!
the
it's just
silent
old
knock, yep.
habits kicking in.
Oh,
Gomo, what do you?
There's
Yeah,
just
so
in
as
my
you
room.
say
Sneaking
that,
back to his room.
the door opens, and inside is a female dwarf, and she's literally walking by in like undergarments, like walking from one side of the room to the other as you open the door. And as the door opens, she looks and her mouth opens as if she's screaming, but you don't hear anything.
I'm gonna like wave my hand and go and close the door.
Gomo's like squinting, one eye like barely open. This isn't my room.
And then I'm gonna smack Gomo on the back of the head.
if
Ow.
Gomo cast silence, Rodan heard nothing and is just focusing on getting himself down to whatever room they're taking.
Remember
him
how
to.
the hallway and everything, like you don't hear the commotion from downstairs? It's even quieter.
Mhm. Yep. So she closes the door, and you're kind of like, I could have sworn this is the right room, and then
Lily,
you
that's
remember you
not
have
my
the key card.
room. Of course, it's just mouth moving. Just
Yeah.
I'm gonna take. Well, since Neelan would pass out the key cards, I'll take out mine and show him, like asking him where his is at.
oh, Gomo like kind of shuffles through and finds his and just kind of like pulls his out and taps her card like, eh. Matching cards. Look at
Oh my
that.
god, this is.
If it's
this
still
is the fucking-
silence, Rodan is gonna
Yes, it's all
yoink the
silence.
card away from him.
And
Hey,
as
that's
as he's
mine.
showing
Of
it,
course, it's all silent.
yeah, as he shows it to you, you see the number 19 on his card.
Yeah.
Oh, gimme.
If you're silenced, Rodan can't hear you.
Yep. You just grab the card, and he's like yelling at you
He's
silently.
just kind of like got his arms out, like kind of grasping.
This is another black and
midair.
white movie
Gimme,
scene.
gimme. Eh.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna pat Gomo on the head and like start pushing him forward to the right room.
Well,
The room that you just closed the door was number 17, so you're pretty close, actually.
So Rodan's gonna take the key card and just you just kind of tap or in, or how does this work again?
By the way, Lily,
And
you
you'd
said
be
you
out
hit
of the.
me in the back.
Huh? What?
You hit me in the back of the head earlier.
Yes.
Concentration
Nobody caught
check
that though.
Go for it.
or
Yeah.
silence? 11.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say you would succeed to keep it up, but by the time you guys walked a little farther, you'd be out of the. It's a radius, right? What's the radius? Is it 30 feet?
Well, it's radius from where I cast it. It doesn't move with me.
Right. So is it a 30 feet, 30
It's
foot?
a 20 feet radius.
So 40 feet
sphere.
total. No, actually, yeah. At the next door, since it was right next to it, you still would be inside the 20-foot
Mhm.
radius. So.
Yeah, I can't answer Rodan. I have no idea what he said.
Yep.
Rodan just like realizes he's like talking to nothing and just basically like shows key card, tap, insert, like he's miming this all out
Oh.
as to which he's supposed to do.
I'll I'll just take the key card from him and do it myself.
Okay.
Rodon is too buzzed to argue.
So as you grab the key card and you bring it up, it's not like a little like it's not a key card that you insert it, but as you bring the key card towards like this, there's a plate on the wall. As you bring it close, you start seeing like some runes on it start fading in as it gets closer, and then as it touches the plate, the runes you see runes being mirrored on the door, and it opens up.
Ta-da!
Hey, didn't we see something similar before?
Rodon
What?
is hissing and
Can't hear it,
draconic,
probably.
fucking amazing.
I'm doing the motion that's like, what? I can't hear you.
And now he's like got his hands in a cone. He's like, didn't we say something similar before?
I'm still pointing
Dead
in my
silence.
ears like, I can't hear you.
All right. So what's
I
the?
gotta wonder
so-
if
Go ahead.
I gotta wonder if any of this is bothering Neelon when he heard them stomp up
No,
the
it's dead
stairs.
silent.
It's
Oh.
dead
Yeah,
silent.
you're
right?
right.
That means if Neelon's in the area, it's silent for them too.
No,
Yeah,
no
but that's what I'm
sound
saying.
within 20
No.
feet of room 17's
Yeah.
door can escape
Yeah.
that sphere. Like, no sound exits that sphere. And
Just imagine
But
what
if
that dwarf is going through right now after she realized that she screamed, couldn't hear anything, and you guys closed the door. She's probably like freaking out right now.
Oh my god.
Poor woman.
No, but also the other people in the other rooms, they're just doing their stuff, and then they're like, "What?"
Well, 20 feet, it really, from that door, it really wouldn't go that far. Like, there's
Oh, it
only
would
one
just
other
be her room.
Yeah, her
Oh
room
my
and then
God,
the
poor
room next to it,
girl.
which happens to be theirs.
Oh, poor girl.
And it wouldn't even encompass the entire room. It's just because where he was standing, it would encompass the door and then a little bit past it because it's a sphere. So,
I'm just gonna like emotion for the guys to get in.
and as you guys start walking in, when you get far enough in, it's like the conversation just whoever's saying things, you just start hearing it as you walk into the room because you're
So
outside of the sphere.
So Rodon, I'm guessing, would be going in first because Lily was standing at the door / trying to push Gomo inside. So after a while, Rodon's gonna come in and basically, like, all of a sudden, a little bit halfway past the room, is probably gonna hear, "Didn't we see something?" Just like continue, or like,
Yeah.
Same
He's
as
screaming
the
it.
ones in the. I can hear myself now. The same as the ones from the prison. Oh wait, that's a secret. Same as the ones in the prison.
Okay, we're in a room by ourselves. No one's going to hear us.
Huh? You can't hear me? Same as the ones in the prison, like the runes.
Go lay down, Gomo.
Rodon is going to... Rodon was going to attempt a playful, like, knock at the back of the head, but he currently does not know his own strength because he's
Oh
buzzed.
no!
So he's going to attempt a playful knock to the back of the head, like, "She said
Oh,
no one can
God.
hear us in here, dummy," and just,
Whack him.
yeah.
God,
But,
don't kill him.
Again, I don't know if he knows his own strength because he's buzzed.
He only has like
Alright.
20 hit points. Don't kill him.
My AC is only
Gomo,
13.
make an athletics check.
Oh no!
An athletics check?
Yeah, I want to see if you can
Huh.
keep your footing.
5 plus 0.
So even it's not even about the fact that he
Flattened him.
accidentally damaged you. It's just the fact that you've had so much to drink that you can't keep your footing.
Oh. So playful
Wow.
thwack. Gomo falls face flat on the floor.
You just flattened him.
Gomo, are you okay?
It's a pow. Like,
Unseeing Gomo flat, and Rodon's like, "Fuck, sorry about that," and attempts to help him up.
Are you okay, Gomo? Like I'm like dusting him off as Rodon's picking
I'm
him up.
fine. I'm fine.
The
Ow.
combo abuse is heavy this session.
You fell off a bar stool. Now you I slapped you in the back of the head, and you just.
Didn't hurt.
Do you need healing at all?
That's true
I'm
what they say at the
fine.
guild.
Didn't hurt at all.
Drunk people are indestructible.
I guess it really does work. I had a friend in college who was so convinced that if you drink enough, like you could be like this expert martial artist and you can feel no pain. I think it's right.
No.
Probably.
Yeah, he would ask people to like punch
No.
him and like. Yeah, he wasn't the brightest, but I think he
Take
might
it
have
from the
had
guy
a point.
who kind
I mean,
of
this-
does those
there's-
things. No, you are
No?
not.
No. Oh, okay.
Have you tried punching a thing that you can't tell is in one
Yeah.
position or four?
No, I've never got drunk.
Yeah, he called himself the drinking maestro.
Okay.
It's a funny.
I think you guys have had enough for today. Unless Rodon wants to tell us his secrets, because we told ours, I think it's time for bed.
What? I said a secret. What secret did I say?
You
That
said
your
your dad's
dad's
an
an
asshole.
Oh. Yeah, my
that
dad's
was
an
so
asshole.
perfect.
That's not a
Uh,
secret though. It's not a secret.
And I told you my secret. Rodon, you tell us one secret. You don't need to tell us your whole life story.
I
I'll
come
give
from
you-
the desert. Is that
What
good
if,
enough
what
for
if
you?
his whole life story
No.
is a secret? Every aspect of it.
We know that you come from the desert. That's not a secret. If I give you a cookie, will you tell us one?
You have cookies? Can I have some too?
You bought them at the bakery, dumbass.
Here you go,
Oh,
Gomo. Here's a cookie.
Right, hold on. Where are those?
I took it. I have them. Here's your cookie.
Oh, you have. Oh, give me.
Here, I give Gomo a cookie.
Oh,
Now, Rodon, waving the cookie. I'll give this to you if you tell me one secret.
He
Fair
is
is fair.
barely
give him a
focused on
small
the
bit
cookie.
first, so he knows it's tasty. That's how you. Let them
Rodon is
know.
barely focused on the cookie, and he is actually getting mildly seasick from seeing it wave back and forth.
Okay, I got another deal then. I got
Hmm.
another deal. I told you a secret, and you hit me and made me cry. So now you have to tell me one.
Wow, the guilt.
That's
trip.
a fair enough deal. Give me a second.
Yeah, the guilt trip.
And he sits there and he is legitimately thinking, although it doesn't look like it.
Here's another
Like
cookie,
he
Gomo.
looks like he might be just a little bit spaced out as he's sitting there thinking, so you can't tell exactly.
I'll
but
give Gomo the
eventually-
cookie I was waving while he's thinking.
But eventually he'll be like, so the way Dragonborn are arranged is that we have very close-knit clans, usually composed of family members nearby. I was next in line because my brother got disowned because he's a warlock. Even though I think he's fucking better suited for the position than I am, he's got the brains that I didn't have. But because they said fuck you to him because he became a warlock, it's now me.
Are you sure he's a
Interesting.
warlock? Why would you need brains to be warlock? He's probably a wizard. He's probably lying to you. Probably turned wizard because 30 years.
No, he's had partners, trust me.
So, for what I'm getting, it just seems like everybody in this party is from some kind of family that has some kind of standings in some kind of way. Well, I feel like the
I'm
odd
not
man
standing,
out.
I'm sitting. What do you mean? Huh?
Yes, you are. You're sitting and you're doing such a great job at it.
I'm an expert.
I can see
He's
that.
got-
Do you want another cookie?
He's
Ooh,
got one
yeah.
of those. You know how some magicians have like a little like black book thing
A black book?
where they just write down a spell and they get to cast it whenever they want.
Hmm.
He's got one of those things.
Oh.
I remember
Oh.
because it was the finding of the book that said that he was a fucking warlock.
Oh.
What kind of book?
I don't know. It's got some weird writing shit in it. And just he writes shit in it, and suddenly he can do magic. He shouldn't have known it is particular chosen class. And so, yeah.
Well, thank you for the secret, Rodon. Did you want a cookie?
Not if it's gonna wave up and down like a ship at sea.
No, it's not gonna wave
No,
up and
stop doing
down.
that if you eat it.
Fine, I'll take one. I could use.
Hey,
the
do the
sip to
tongue
sober
thing.
up
Can you do the
anyway.
tongue thing? Like,
Oh, the tongue thing.
Okay.
Now
Yes.
you're being racist.
Oh, he brought it
Aw.
up. he
no,
brought
I
it up.
wasn't being racist.
He
I
is
was just being
specifically saying
hopeful.
it
I
at
always
Gomo.
wanted to see that up close. I think it's really
Here's the-
cool.
Here's the cookie, by the way. I promise.
Dragon. Thank
I
you.
wish I could do that. I could be like laying, on my couch, and I could like if my snacks are like on the table, I could still grab it without getting off the couch.
You have a hand that can do that. A
With the
magic hand.
It's not
the
the
tongue
same,
thing,
okay?
that's a sensory device. It ain't fucking an extra hand.
I think
But,
you're
like,
thinking about
Well,
frogs.
if you do it with the
Gomo.
tongue, you can taste it before you even goes in your mouth. Like,
Doesn't go that far out of my mouth.
Well-
See, lay.
While they're talking,
That's pretty long.
DM, I'm gonna go to Gomo's bag and get the book.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Well, you two have a good night. I'm gonna go to my room now.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you
Are
in
you
the
taking
morning.
the cookies with you?
Oh no, here. I'll leave the cookies on the
oh,
on the
yeah,
bed. You
okay.
can have them.
Yeah, cool.
Make
Are
sure
you
you
gonna
get
eat
the
that
food.
entire thing by sunrise?
Oh, you're gonna have to hide some then.
You're Rodon. You're less drunk. You can hide them.
No, you have to. He has mage hand. I can't do anything.
Ah, okay, fine. Here, I'll leave some cookies and I'll take the rest.
He has mage hand.
Rodon was just thinking, like, put it up in high enough position. No, he can grab it with the
You better
stupid
hide it
magic.
well, I'm known to have scent,
This is-
smelling.
I'm gonna put some cookies in
capabilities
Gomo's
like
hands. I was like,
bloodhounds.
this is your limit for tonight. You can have some more tomorrow, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's a good boy.
I'm gonna
He
break
just stuffs
these
all
up.
of them in his
then
mouth now.
these 2 cookies are gonna turn into like 7. See, like now I have 7 pieces. He's holding
Oh.
9.
Nice. That's a good job. Rodon, you are in charge since you're less drunk. Now both of you get some sleep, okay?
I like how Lily is treating them like they're like 6-year-olds.
I was gonna say, it's like she's babysitting them.
Like patting him on the
Rodon
head.
is not
Right.
amused by this.
She's like babysitting them.
Oh no, I already ate 2 cookies now.
Oh no. Well, try to save them as you go to sleep. Bye. Walking out with the book.
Did she just?
See you when I see you. Bye.
Rodon at this point does not care how many beds are in the room. He's still gonna set up his roll.
All right. Gomo, is there anything else you wanted to do before we transition to bedtime?
No. Someone's gonna eat his
Okay.
cookies in the bed.
All right. Great. Crumbs, you're
rebel.
gonna sleep on crumbs. That's the best. Yeah, that's the best way to do it.
He's a rebel.
Zaphian, once again, may I use the wholeness of body to make Rodon not drunk?
Sure.
I swear I have not been drinking in real life, so I have no idea why it came out that way.
That's great. I love it. Lily, those
Yeah.
two are done. What are you doing?
I'm just going back to my room.
Are you gonna draw in the book?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
just tell him how today was and stuff like that. You know, nothing like super important. I mean, not unless
Okay.
he has something important to say, but I have nothing important to say. Just talking.
So as you're drawing in the book and writing and doing all this stuff, you're not getting any responses.
Aw, rude. All right, that's fine.
Okay. So, if I could have everybody deafen except for Neota.
Oh.
Oh, yay!
I didn't hear.
Yes. I need everybody to go deafen except for Neota.
Oh, deafened. Okay.
It'll be quick. It'll be quick. I'll let you know in chat when we're done.
Fun. I was just about to go fill up my water. Good thing you caught
Nope,
me now.
You're stuck now. Yes. You're stuck. Okay. So, as you're sleeping, if you want to call it that,
Mhm.
somewhere along your dreams, you find yourself in a forest, very similar to the one that was in the mural that you looked at.
Okay.
As you look around, it's very strange. So you do notice that the difference between this forest and the one that you were in the previous dream that you
Right.
had, the other one seemed very primal. It was the trees were huge. They looked very old. The canopies were really thick. This seems more,
Controlled.
I don't know, controlled is maybe a good way of putting it. It just seems almost happier. Like you get a good feeling from this place.
That's a first in a long time.
And as you look around, it feels almost like you're in the painting. The ground and the leaves and the bark, it feels like it's like oil paint. Like it looks
Okay.
like oil paint.
Oh, it was a painting. Okay, sorry, I was over here thinking it was a statue.
Like the mirror. Yeah, like
Yeah.
the mural. So as you're looking around, you notice that like when you turn, the scene changes from the forest to a crushed mountaintop, or I guess it wouldn't be a top anymore.
Oh.
That looks kind of similar, like from your past, of where you came from,
Mhm.
how you came to be on the surface. There are no giants. It's just a hole, and you're above it in the sky, looking down at it.
Oh, that's terrifying. Is
Still
it like an out of body, or do I see my body?
out of body? No body there.
Okay. A little less terrifying then.
Yeah. Still feels very painted. The scene does. And as you're looking at it, before you appears a giant stag, teal in color, that is massive. I mean, you're already floating above a mountain, and it's covering the world around you, and it's facing you in the mountain. And
Okay.
as it puts a hoof down on the ground near the mountain begins to cover in grass and trees and become full of life. And it just stares at you for a moment. And then as you look at it, you kind of connect with the stag and realize that you're now back on the ground and you guys are both normal size. And it just stares at you for a moment and kind of bows its head and then turns around and slowly starts walking away. And flowers and grass start blooming around you and it. And that's all of the dream.
I mean, she'd try to follow it, but
Yep. Cannot follow it. You have no control.
oh. Interesting, though.
Okay, I'm getting back in.
Yeah. Love it.
Olo.
The big
We're
mama
back.
bear's
In-law.
coming for us, isn't she?
Mm,
Totally.
there's words to be had.
It was nice knowing you guys.
Oh boy.
Words to be had. Oh.
Okay, so Lily, just a side note, because completely forgot, and it totally would make sense. When you get to your room, you realize that Naota's not there.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah, totally forgot that little tidbit of
Yeah.
information.
I
Very
probably didn't even
tiny
look.
gnome tidbit. Deep gnome.
You're probably so worried about. Oh, she's probably in the bag still.
Yeah, I didn't even
And-
bother looking. I'm with the book.
Yeah, I had a
Got your
feeling.
book. Yeah. Okay.
No offense, but I had a feeling Lily would not be looking for her.
No thoughts, only book.
Yep.
Right.
She's got her closest friend, the book. She's a bookworm. Anyways, so wake up next morning. Naota, you'd be the first one to wake up as you went to sleep before the rest of them.
hmm
So if there's anything you wanted to do, or do you want to just head back to
How crappy do I feel?
roll a Constitution check for me?
Yes. Mm-hmm. 17.
Yeah, you actually feel surprisingly well.
Huh.
Well, she did sleep after getting drunk, and then she went for a walk, and then she went back to sleep. So,
She'd look up at the painting.
Okay.
Is she getting any vibes or anything from it?
Make a religion check.
What's up?
Oh, dang. Better not be one of those creepy paintings that stare at you.
I've seen that in it. It
10.
comes out of the picture and attacks the little asthma guy.
First bag
Asthma guy.
nowadays.
Wow. All right. 9?
10. Plus 1.
10.
Yep.
Yeah, the painting looks the same as it did when you went to sleep.
His name is Eddie Kazbreck. Thank you.
I know, but I just didn't
Asthma
want to.
guy.
I didn't want to say the other thing because then that would have been insensitive. So asthma guy was better.
Wow.
Somehow that's better. What? What are you trying? What? What were you trying to say? Neon Widow! Neon Widow! And she'd like rush out.
I hope Neelon's door is locked.
She don't have her
Okay.
his key card, so yeah.
So she's gonna run out of the church and then realize she does not know where the hell she is. Because drunken stumbling around and also not good with cityscapes at all. One of her
Yeah.
biggest weaknesses.
For sure, for sure.
So she'd be like,
Make
And
an
then she'd
investigation
look-
check for me.
yeah. She'd also look for the floating building because she'd remember it was near there.
Well,
I'm pretty
Well
sure that's a
then.
3. Because I'm pretty sure I have
Okay.
a +1. Because I have a +1 to most things. If I don't have
So-
more, so no idea.
The floating house is actually visible. It's hard not to see that, you know.
Mhm.
But you eventually find your way to where the floating house was, and
Mhm.
it is not where the tavern is at
Nope.
all. It is completely not where you think it is. So you're like, oh, it's over there. Wait a minute. No, it's not.
It moved. Why
So,
do houses
um,
move up here?
Yeah, it takes you a while, a good couple of hours actually, to find where the dancing kobold is, and it is not at all where you thought it was or where you remember it being. You're like, I thought it was over there. No, it's completely on the other side. But you do
I hate
eventually make your way
cities.
there.
I hate cities. It's noisy and it's
And-
bright at night and it's terrible.
By the time you get there, the rest of the party is waking up. Probably Neon first, followed by Lily, and then the other two.
is she still in the room or did she leave?
She is gone.
Okay, good. No awkward good mornings.
I'm
He'll come down in his casual clothes.
gonna put the book in my bag because I don't want to be walking around with it before I give it back to Gomo later. Like, you know, walking around with it in my arm. So,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna walk out of my room, still forgetting to check if Nyota's there. I'm a horrible friend.
So, Lily,
That's one way of putting it.
make a perception check for me.
All right. It's a nat one.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
It's like every time in this session I ask you to
Wow.
do a perception check, you fail.
I'm
yeah.
not having good perception today.
Yeah. So
She just doesn't
not
want to look
only,
for me.
yeah, you're not even noticing. Oh, bag's still there. She's got to be here. But you
Actually,
put the
no,
book
she
in.
did
You put
take-
the
she
book
did
in your
take her
bag,
bag.
and oh, she did.
Yeah, she left the egg, but she took her bag, and she hid the egg. So, the bag's
Wow.
still there.
Yeah. You're not even paying attention. You're just like, okay, she's probably still here. I mean, we locked her in here, so where
mean-
could she go?
I mean,
Nor-
unless the mouse is chewing on the egg, I don't think I'll notice it.
The best part is like the window's been open the whole night.
Yeah, I was just about to say, not to mention the fact that the window is wide open, but you know,
But Lily always opens the windows at ends.
yeah,
So.
she does. True.
So it's like it's perfect.
Yeah, so as far as Lily's concerned, I could have done it earlier.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
And
So-
like I
Maybe
said,
the last tenant forgot to close it.
as long as the mouse is not chewing on the egg, I don't think I'll notice it.
Yeah.
Right? It's
which
just- oh my
is not.
gosh. Oh, did everybody
So-
get a long rest for that?
Yes.
Awesome. The 5
Except for
points
maybe
of,
Gummy. Or Gomo. No.
Yeah,
he,
so-
would have he actually probably would have been passed out.
Would I be walking out of the room around the same time as Neelon, or is Neelon like already out before I am?
Neelon would have been out before you were.
So is that a
Better be
yes on the
getting
long
breakfast.
rest or?
Yeah, you can have a long rest. It's okay. I do want you to roll a Constitution saving throw just to see how you feel.
Okay.
Or a Constitution roll, not a check, not a saving throw.
Yay, wholeness of body.
Nice. Somehow.
Con save
pull it off.
con check nat 20. Minus one.
Damn. For the,
It was
That was better
the
than last
cookies he
time.
had after all.
yeah, it
Must have been.
It must have
I
been
was
the
actually
cookies.
gonna say it was the opposite because usually if you mix it with sugar, sometimes it goes bad. But he was drinking his drinks were kind of fruity anyways, so
Yeah.
maybe that's why.
right.
Somehow feels super refreshed.
Yeah.
Haven't had
Wait,
a rest quite like that in a while.
Yeah.
do they remember any of the conversation from last night?
Yeah, they both would, especially with a nat 20. He's fine. He remembers all of it.
All right, cool. Does he remember me treating him like a child?
I should pack up and check out before the dwarf lady comes over.
Oh
Yeah,
gosh.
he definitely. Yeah, he remembers that for sure. He does remember the way you were treating him, but maybe maybe he's grown to
cookies.
know you enough to maybe not bother him.
So
But yeah,
Rodon,
so eventually,
Rodon
Sorry,
would
go
just
ahead.
be like, look over at Gomo before they head down. You good? You were pretty wasted last night. Like, I think you had
maybe.
9 beers last night.
Yeah.
he holds up 7 fingers.
Yeah, that don't sound right at all.
Looking him up and down, you look in. How do you do that?
Huh?
You had 9 drinks, and you look
7, 9.
fine.
I mean, they were mixed, so it kind of numbers a little iffy. 7 if you count the mixed drink as 1, but 9 if you count how many I ordered. So it's kind of
I'm counting it by ordered.
then yes, 9.
9.
Believe
Wrong
it or
campaign.
not, that's not my personal record.
Is that a benefit of magic? Just being able to just shrug off
I don't
9
think
drinks
so.
like that.
No, I'm
The
pretty sure
benefit
it's
of being an
not.
alcoholic.
That.
I will never understand you magicians.
Must be my metabolism.
Meanwhile, Nyota comes sliding through the door.
Sliding?
The front door.
Yeah, so Neelan and Liliola, you guys are downstairs. Or Neelan would have already been downstairs. Liliola would probably just be getting there. Unless you guys want to say that everybody was down at the
Sounds
the
like
bottom
everybody-
when she
Momo
came
needs
in.
to get food, so
Yeah,
he's-
sounds like
he's
everybody
about
met up.
ready to go down.
All right. All right. So
Neelan-
we'll just say everybody was down there when Neota slides into the door, as she says.
Alright. Hey, Nidong, where did you disappear to last night? Like, saying that while Nyota's sliding in.
My room.
Why'd you go to bed so early?
No reason.
Okay.
Tired.
We have certainly been on the move the last few days, haven't we?
Mm-hmm. He is intentionally not making eye contact with Lily.
Oh! Hey, you know how to do magic, right, Neelan?
Yeah.
Is it true that you become a wizard if you're not with a partner when you reach 30?
What?
That sounds ridiculous.
Oh! When'd you leave the room?
Why did you come in through the front door?
Huh.
I haven't been in the room all night.
Oh.
What the hell happened when I was gone?
Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah, that's not surprising, honestly.
But yes, Gomo said that if you don't have a partner until you're 30, then you become a wizard. If that's the
He's
case, I have a
lying.
very long way to go.
No, he's lying.
Okay,
That's silly. That's not how that works.
There's two things wrong with that. First of all, wizards learn magic through textbooks, through practice. Pretty sure I went over this already, but whatever. I'm
Bunch of
pretty
nerds.
sure he's just saying wizards are virgins.
I don't see how those two correlate.
That's
And
me
once
laughing
again, my
after,
brother would be a complete antithesis of that.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
You're using
My
big
brother
words.
is a warlock, and he has had How many is it now?
He's saying his brother's a player.
Good for him.
What does he play?
Dating game.
Oh.
Okay, that's actually Neil like stifling a laugh.
I didn't even know dating was a game. So where have you been, Iota?
The,
Yeah.
the church.
Hmm.
Sort of, mostly. Anyway, that's not important.
Did you sleep there?
I don't know. It might be.
No, and she'd look around. She'd be like, "Wait, of course, none of you knew I was gone. Hold on." And she'd go up to the room and she'd get the egg.
Wait, does she have the key card?
You might, I think, Lily.
Yeah.
She'd go up to the room, try it, come back down, and kind of do the grabby hands towards somebody, like, "Gimme."
What do you want? Here, some bread.
It's
need to
really
get in the room.
good bread,
Like
by the way.
Oh,
really,
okay.
really good bread.
Here you go. I'll give her the key card.
She'd get the egg.
So,
she'd-
are you guys eating? Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
She'd get the egg, keep it bundled, rearrange it a bit so that it fits in her backpack and doesn't get smushed, and then come back downstairs. And give the key card back to Lily.
So, make a perception check for me.
Okay. Perception?
Whatever plus 3.
Okay, yeah. 18.
So as you grab the egg from its hiding place, it
Bundled
seems
in-
bigger.
Oh.
And also it's slightly a different color. It's like it's getting shades of a different color.
Is it still kind of... You know how, like, when you hold an egg and if it's
Is it
alive,
rotting?
it has a kind of warmth to it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it have a warmth to it?
It does.
Okay, good.
It's turning a very slight. It's a little lighter than Gomo's hair color.
Okay. What was it before? I don't think we ever actually
Like white.
asked
It was
that.
just like white,
Okay. Okay.
like normal egg color.
Yeah. We'll discuss that later. She'd keep it all wrapped up, all bundled up, all warm and nice, and in her backpack, all cushioned with the big
You keep
blanket.
saying we're gonna talk
So-
about things later, and I don't think we do.
You're not up there.
Yeah.
She's in the room.
Yeah.
Out of character.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
you
he's
do.
just saying
That's
that down
true.
there as you're eating bread.
Right. He's just like, I feel like my senses are tingling that somebody said the thing. Like,
Disturbance in the force.
right. No, so she'd, put it in her backpack all safe and sound and then come back down and give the key card to Lily and sit at the table.
Okay. So are you
Just like-
guys eating the bread that you bought?
Yes.
Yep.
Why, do they
So,
serve
as
food
you-
at the bar?
Well, you didn't ask. You just pulled out the bread and started eating.
Yeah.
it.
I mean, do they? Do they? Rodon would use that. Rodon would use the bread as a side if they have food here.
Yes, they have food.
Bread.
Brood.
Bread, bruh,
Bread.
bread, bruh.
Bread.
Bread.
Bread. Anyway, so the bread that you have is there's actually different. When you pull it up, there's different flavors. So you have just like regular wheat bread, and then you have some that's like it smells kind of sweet. It's like a cinnamon raisin, and then one of them has like as you open it has like black beans in it and some little peppers.
Rodon would probably
Different.
gravitate toward the wheat.
Naota's-
Different types of breads.
Naota wouldn't eat anything. She'd kind of just stare at Neelan.
That sounds weird. Let me try the bean bread.
Mm. The bean bread. So it's kind of a little bit of a kick to it. It's a little spicy.
Oh,
But,
that's weird.
It does have a really good flavor to it. It's very hearty. It's almost like you're eating, like if you ever take bread and you dip it in like soup. It kind of tastes kind of like that, just without the soup. So it's not liquidy,
Huh.
but it's pretty good.
Actually, now that now that she made that joke though,
Which
how
one?
Fish, did Neelon bathe at all before? After
Whoa.
getting up?
Oh dear. No.
Oh.
So
I like
your
how you had to
hair
think
would
about that. You're
probably
like,
be.
Do I really want to answer this?
Oh.
Why? I mean, I know why, but why?
Your hair is not so immaculate as you usually keep it.
He's got a little bit of bad head. Everyone gets that.
So, yeah.
He'll just kind of look at Rodon like, yeah, whatever, and just kind of try and smooth it out.
Yeah, whatever.
There you go. That seems to cover most of it.
Thanks. Is Nyota still staring at him?
Yeah, I was just wondering. I was like, Ace, are you there? I think we're having more issues all of a sudden.
Oh no.
Did we lose her?
Yeah, I think so.
It looks like she's still there.
Yeah. So we'll have to move on for the moment, I guess, unless we want to like cut the episode short, maybe, or what do we want to do?
I guess we'll move on.
Okay.
Rodon orders food.
Food. Yes, I
Yes,
figured you
we
did.
need
So you have-
Bacon. We need some jam, eggs to go with the bread.
okay.
Everything he
provided.
said.
Yeah.
Was
And,
it delivered by a
and you
kobold?
get these things. It was delivered by a kobold.
What's the kobold's name?
Oh my god, y'all are killing me with these names.
Who?
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 We've
Is
had
he on
what,
first?
huh,
No,
and
what's that kobold's name? That is this kobold's name.
Mm-hmm.
What have I done exactly?
Who is that kobold?
Who's that kobold? It's what? No, so this kobold's name is that.
That. All right. Thank you, that.
Yeah. Okay.
They're
No
also
problem.
adorable.
Think that.
How much would that cost, DM? Because Rodon will pay for this one.
For all of you and the 8 servings for Gomo,
Hey.
we'll say it's gonna cost you like 6 silver. We'll say 6 silver for all of it.
That sounds wrong.
It does sound wrong.
So, Neelon, you totally missed
No,
it
it's
because you
over
went.
there. That sounds wrong.
There we go.
You totally
What?
missed it last night, Neelon. Since you went to
Oh,
bed
what's
early like
there?
an old man.
I'm back.
There we go.
Welcome back.
Hey, what did I miss?
They ordered
Rodon
food.
paid for breakfast.
Okay. What was the answer to the question?
No, what's a kobold?
No, he did
No.
not.
No,
he did
that's
not,
the answer to the question.
Okay, and I was not there for that question. So what? Xavier?
Jesus. He did not take a shower after he got done or woke up or whatever, and they were commenting on his bedhead. But so then he asked you why.
Why are
Oh.
you staring at him?
Fit in character or out of character?
in character.
In
yeah,
character.
Ask. Oh, because it was out of character that I asked. So
So no, he did not take a shower.
yeah, Naoto would at first she'd be like looking at him because she wants to say something, and then she just
Oh my god.
sniff sniff.
What are you doing?
Sniff. Huh.
I'm confused. Why are you staring at me and why are you sniffing me?
This is a
She'd look at
sniff-free
Go-
zone.
No, she'd look at Gomo and she'd be like, I suppose I was wrong
What?
Huh?
Huh?
about your comment.
What comment?
When we were looking at the dresses, Gomo, and I said he probably wouldn't be interested in that kind of thing, and you asked, I guess I was wrong.
Oh.
What thing?
I don't
Okay,
know
you
what
guys
you
are
guys are
talking about
talking
me. Can you fill me in?
Whatever business he had in his room is his own.
I mean, at the fifth.
As long as you had fun.
I don't understand what's so fun about going to sleep.
Well, when you do it with someone else, I suppose it can be pretty fun.
Oh, good
Like
Lord.
a sleepover.
What?
One doesn't usually pry into those circumstances.
I've slept with Gomo and that wasn't fun. We just slept.
Yeah,
You just what? No, Naomi would look surprised. She'd look at Gomo.
I had some drinks, had a nice conversation. We went up to the room and hung out. What about it?
I'm not judging.
out.
I'm not judging. You do what you do. But like you do.
Rodon has inserted his two cents, and is basically just kind of like deliberately not paying any more into this conversation.
No, but
so
if
you-
Like-
Naomi switched your attention to
Come on, chip in
Gomo
your
and
2
Lily, she'd be like,
coppers.
"But you two, when did that happen?"
Over there in the Trinidad's Inn? You slept
No, we
with
split the
Rodon and
rooms.
you slept with Rodon and Neelon.
Oh Lord, she's
You don't
talking
have-
about sex.
I was just about to say
Lily
she
meant-
doesn't
oh.
understand the double entendre yet.
Yes, I had sex. Let's move on.
I wasn't gonna say it that bluntly.
And moving on. So where's that food?
You're the one that was prying.
Bring that food as quick as possible.
Please.
I wasn't trying to pry.
Okay, on the way. I was just going to tell Neelon about Gomo being drunk, but now I.
No, I would honestly rather hear about that. What happened? Was it as bad as last time?
He didn't throw up.
Oh, that's good.
It wasn't bad. Look
That's
at
an
that. I'm
improvement.
fine.
He did-
I don't have a
he did
hangover
open-
even, like-
He did open the door on a dwarf that was in her lingerie.
Well,
Oh God, I
What?
wasn't imagining that.
no, the door opened
Gomo!
by itself.
The food is brought to you in this conversation.
Oh, perfect timing.
No, I need to hear the
What
rest of
took
this
so long?
continue.
Gomo! Seriously? Invasion of
That's great.
privacy is not
Deflection.
okay.
Yes, continue.
It was an
Oh.
accident.
Okay, what Neelon did
Gomo
is
had
like there's nothing wrong with that, but Gomo, come on.
he had 9 drinks last night.
That is not an excuse.
I mean, it is. He was drunk off his ass when he tried.
What did
It
you-
is my excuse. I didn't say it was a good one.
We were trying to find the rooms, and he just opened one up.
Because that's what I do. I open doors.
Yep, that's what he do.
Hey, last I checked, that saved lives.
It was the wrong
okay?
one.
Okay, you got me there. Sometimes it's
The last time
heroic
you
opening doors.
The last time you checked, you also were sober.
That's true. And the building was on fire. This was just you stumbling around drunk, forgetting you had a key card, and opening the first door you saw.
Hmm. Sounds like we were in an unfortunately different circumstances. If only had
It's
the
okay.
tavern been on fire.
It's okay though, Neelon. I got them both to bed, gave them cookies, and kissed them goodnight.
What? No, you didn't.
Oh, I just added that part.
I mean, 2 out of 3.
I remember. I was fine.
I didn't
remember
say you
everything.
didn't remember.
had my full mental faculty all intact.
Arguable.
But yes, they got drunk and it was funny.
Sounds like.
I may
See,
have
this-
said a little too much.
I think you said just the right amount. I feel so much closer to you now.
Under his breath and leaning over to Gomo so that hopefully only he hears. The only thing I caught out of that was that your dad's an asshole who's part of the church.
Can I roll perception on that?
For what are you trying to gain out of it?
Yeah. What
Trying to
is-
hear what Rodon just said.
You don't even. I mean, you guys are all standing there. It's not like they're.
No,
they're just
Rodon
having a
is
conversation
deliberately
over-
whispering and trying to keep it
Rodon's
only to
trying to be
Gomo.
quiet.
Wait, what
Oh, okay. Yes,
happened?
go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
That's a 16 flat.
Oh gosh.
Yes, you heard it.
What was said?
Oh.
My whole thing bugged out again.
So Rodon whispered that Gomo's dad is an asshole and is the head of the church.
Or he's a major figure in the church.
Yeah.
And
then
Neelan
He
overheard.
rolled to hear it. Yeah, he overheard it.
Oh?
Rodon in Draconic was trying to be private for a reason.
Just out of curiosity, does anybody else know Draconic?
I don't.
Nope. You're hissing again.
Which is why he's using it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to not say anything. So, but yes, I do feel
Do you need
that
another serving, Gomo?
No.
paying him with food.
I don't know why it's such a big deal.
Do you mind me asking?
His dad is a donkey.
What?
What?
You know, ass. Get it? Come on. You've been hanging out with Triandel again.
I'm trying to change the subject just in a way, because he seems uncomfortable and he's not drunk right now. So I was like, I'll just say his dad's a donkey. There we go.
Look, there are eyes and ears everywhere. I probably shouldn't have said all the things I said last night. There were so many people here. Oh,
And
God,
everybody was drunk.
Someone's gotta go tell.
Don't worry, Gomo. If someone tries to take you away, I'll fight them.
You probably shouldn't.
Why? It's the church, right? Wouldn't be the first time.
What?
Mm,
What figurehead are we talking about?
The head healer.
DM, would I
Yes.
be able to glean anything from?
Yeah. So especially being the order you're in, because he's not actually part of your order specifically,
Mhm.
but as you were trained, you would know that the head healer is basically, the top of this, the church here, and it's basically almost as high up as you can go when it comes into it's like the Pope almost. Just not as revered as a Pope would be, but pretty close.
With the
Especially
name-
here in this. Yeah. Well, especially Goldberry. If they ever said that, you would be, you would know that.
So I would know the name. Just
Yes.
from that.
Yeah, you would know the name Goldberry specifically, yes, but they haven't actually said the name yet. Just that he's a figurehead basically.
And the head healer.
Oh, head healer. Yeah, you would probably know. Oh, head healer. You'd be putting the two and two together.
Fuck. I'm pretty sure I wrote it down. Father Elman?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah. See, this is why I don't talk about that. Like, people treat me different. It's all.
If it makes you feel
I-
better, I just
I
smacked
don't-
you in the back of the head after I found out still, because I'm not going to
I
treat you
don't-
different.
I don't see
Would-
how that's more important than any other job.
DM, would he and the Order be at odds at all? Or would they be working together? Just because of the nature of the Order.
Yeah, it's like a working relationship. It's like tolerable. Like, okay, just try not to step out of the lines too much because they get the job done when it's needed. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So it's like, okay, we tolerate you being like, because they're religious in nature, so they're connected in that just in that facet. So it's like, oh, they're religious, we're automatically grouped together, and they don't like that, but they tolerate it because they get the job done when needed.
All right. So knowing that, Neilon will just like kind of yeah, we don't like each other.
Look, if
That's
it
actually
makes things any
very
better,
funny.
I don't like him either.
It didn't make it any worse or any better. It's just honestly really funny.
Well, look, I'll say this. I appreciate you guys because you didn't know about this until just now. And as far as I can tell, you guys are good people.
Aw.
It's honest. Because the thing is here, that's why I dye my hair. That's why I use a different name. Like as soon as people hear that name, I can then never tell if they're, genuinely being nice. Like I can't read them. I don't know what kind of
if
people
you-
they are.
If you don't want us using that name, it's not our place to use it without your permission.
DM,
Yes.
between River Brew and the Opal Host area, about how often would Rodon hear the name Goldberry? Or or specifically
Father Elman,
about
yeah.
Father Elman?
You probably wouldn't have going from where your home is and then to River Brew. You wouldn't have really necessarily heard of the name. And then I would think that you met him more before you knew of like what his stature was and everything. And actually when you met him, he probably, if I remember right, Gumbo, you could probably help me with this. I don't think he wouldn't have had the name or the status, the title he has now.
Right. Oh, I mean, I don't know how far ago you met him.
Yeah.
Okay, so then at this
He-
point, Rodon, upon realizing this, is actively going to spit out his drink.
Again.
Again.
Whoa.
He seems to do that a lot.
If you don't like it, you don't have to drink it.
Excuse me, his name was what?
You heard his name last night. Did you forget?
Elman
I mean,
Goldberry?
I too was drunk off my ass. I didn't realize he was now head healer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, you know him?
Neilon's gonna go sheet white, look at Gomo and say, "Who is your sister?"
Wow.
Whoa.
What is happening?
Are there a lot of Goldberries? I mean, as far as I know, it's me, my sister, my dad, and few relatives.
What is
I-
happening?
To
Met
your
a
question, it's
halfling-
Tulane.
I met a halfling priest when I was traveling from Riverbrew to Opalhost, who introduced me to Aona.
Oh. It's a small world, huh? Funny how that works.
Seems like you're all connected somehow.
You
Don't
guys.
say that. Naira's feeling left out.
I'm not connected to you guys.
Rodon is as pale as you've ever seen him.
Pale?
So
Yeah, he's
a
like a
baby
light
blue.
blue. Yeah.
Yeah, he has somehow managed to change scale color just slightly around the face. Which may be
Right.
surprising to Neelon, considering Rodon looked like he saw a ghost yesterday.
Yeah, well, Neelon looks like he's seeing a ghost now. Like,
Why do you want to know about his sister?
the family is well known. I don't remember her name.
He just said it.
And it is she he just said it.
Mm-hmm.
Tulane.
What was the name? I'm so sorry, one more time. That one I actually couldn't hear anything.
Tulane Goldberry.
And is she a halfling like you are?
Yep, that's kind of how that works.
Okay,
Wait,
then we're fine.
Why did you think you dated her?
Wait a minute.
You're that Neelon? No.
He's gonna take a long
You're the dreamy
drink.
half-elf boy with flowy hair?
The dream. God damn it.
I
Wait.
don't typically
Oh,
go for
we're
halflings, so
fine.
we're fine.
Oh, okay.
I got scared for a
Wait.
second.
Wait, did
Mm,
you think that you dated her?
Why would you think that?
I need some popcorn.
Are
The
you
woman
getting that?
The woman from last night isn't the first I've been with in this town. He'll take another long drink.
Wait, wait, what?
Moving on.
I think he's saying he slept with your sister.
No, I
think-
thought. Did I see the? Wait. DM?
Not right now.
Yes?
Didn't
What?
I see her last night?
Yeah, he said this wasn't the first time he's been with a woman from Opahos.
You meant before.
Oh,
Yeah.
from okay. Wait,
Yeah,
okay, hold
yeah.
on. All right, I misunderstood. Okay.
You are not the father.
Oh gosh.
Okay, wait, that explains Neelon, but why are you all changing colors? Rodon? Is that a thing for Dragonborn? Do you guys do that a lot?
Rodon is just a tiny bit scared stiff. Like he's just he's maintained his same sort of like astonished position for the entirety of Neelon's explanation.
Gosh, is everyone sleeping with people? I mean, it's not a problem, but like, at least be honest about it.
Oh no, Rodon said he's never had a partner. I asked him last night.
Well, there's a difference between a partner and somebody you sleep with.
There is?
I think so.
Wait,
I don't
so that girl
normally
from last
partake in
night,
that
you're not gonna
stuff.
see her again, Neelon?
Some people don't.
He's really into his eggs and bacon this morning.
Do I really
I
need to
don't-
get some alcohol like first thing in the morning. Why are we
Tempted.
dwelling on this subject for so long?
Well,
I
Rhoda,
didn't
why are you
know
so?
your father became head healer.
So you knew his dad?
I mean,
When I
were you close with
First
him?
came out of when I first came out of Nzidi, I went to Riverbrew for a while, and I met a priest there who was
Oh.
traveling from Riverbrew to Opalhorst.
Oh, that must have been some time back. Yeah, he left
4 years ago, I think.
Sounds about right.
And he taught me about Aeona, which was honestly my first entry to religion. Religion was available in home, but kind of a personal choice whether or not you actually went for it or not. I didn't. But I was having also a difficult time at that point. Away from home and... Well, some things I technically left unfinished, but he comforted me with... as we traveled, and he was a fair companion.
Wait, so he became an asshole later then?
I don't know. According to
No,
Momo, he's been an asshole
He's
his whole
always been a
life.
bit of an asshole. He was, look, he was priest over at Riverbrew. That's when he was. That's where he was. You know, that's our hometown, so that's where he was dispatched for a long while. But like, he kept going to. He was always away. He was never there. He was always off on official business over in Opalhorst, Northern Rock,
Wait,
or the big towns.
Why would you just leave your kids? Like, if you have kids, you should be there for them.
Exactly. But that's who he
Hey,
was.
he does sound like an asshole.
That's who he was. Left me, my sister, my sick mom back in Riverbrew.
He didn't even take care of his wife?
Nope. And he was the healer. Can you believe that? He's easily one
Sometimes
of the
that's
most
difficult.
talented healers. And yet he
At
was
least
too
be
busy
there.
off healing, doing things for important political figures and... Oh well.
I can't speak for his experience elsewhere, but I will just say sometimes healing can only go so far.
You could still be there, though. Even if you can't heal, you can still be there. Sometimes that's even better than healing somebody, because at least they know you're there.
Sometimes it's not. And he'll look very, very serious as he's not making eye contact.
Wow, families are more complicated than I thought.
It certainly can be.
They're
Maybe
worth
being
it, though.
alone isn't so bad.
No, families are worth it. Even if it hurts.
I suppose that depends on one's definition of family.
Well, at this point, you guys are the closest I've ever had to a family, so I'm going to consider that for now. I mean, we all have matching bracelets.
Yeah.
Well,
I wonder how long ago he became head healer.
It was after I left the order. I know that much.
Sorry to hear your dad isn't a good guy. Well, good isn't even a way to describe it.
To me, it sounds like he's a decent man. He's just not father material. He's not a family man.
Doesn't even sound like a decent man.
I mean, he helps other people, right? Isn't that his job?
That's all he does. Everyone but his family.
Like I said, a decent man, but not a family man.
Decent to the public's eye.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna call him
I
a
don't want to
good
talk
man.
about him.
Let's not. Let's talk about your sister. I want to meet her.
Well, how do you just suddenly meet? I don't.
It's simple. You go to your house, you ring the doorbell, and you say, "Hi, sis. How you been? I've missed you."
Wow. Make it sound so easy. Have you done that before?
Yeah, I've done that loads of time with all my lost sisters.
Only it was so easy.
It can be.
Yeah.
I mean, Milan said we get to meet his brothers and sister when we get to Alderaan. Wait,
When we get to Alderaan?
I'm thinking about Star
I
Wars.
don't know. I'm sensing a disturbance in the force.
Art
Bad
didn't run.
crossover. Wrong
so good.
universe. We just entered the wrong universe, man.
Where's my map? I'm
Do
changing
we have the
name.
cantina music going on right now? Is that are we listening to the cantina?
Yeah,
Oh,
what is that?
Well, now Dimension Door feels like we didn't need to have it. It just happened.
Okay. Yeah. When we get to Arden Run, I actually am going to be visiting my siblings.
So you see, we'll get to meet his. We should meet yours.
I think.
I mean,
maybe
she's probably
Gomo
really pretty.
I think maybe Gomo should meet her before we meet her, if it's been a while. You know, so they can have their own time to reconnect. Without.
Maybe we could
Or
dress up as his
intrude-
servants.
What?
No,
No. Maybe we
that's
could just let him
stupid.
reconnect with her without being intrusive. What?
You
I'm
know,
learning
I'm-
big words.
You know, I'm still gonna watch, right?
Well, of course you are. It's what you do.
And I'm very good at hiding.
Uh-huh.
But it would probably be good if you reconnected with her.
DM,
I'm sure she'd
That's me.
appreciate it.
is it possible to do an insight in hindsight?
What?
A hindsight insight
Yes.
on what? For what?
Rodon's experience with him, with Father Elman.
Oh.
Oh,
okay.
so more like a history check.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Are you?
sure.
Are you? Yeah.
If looking back there was anything off.
Red flags.
Okay. Yeah.
being a
Roll.
terrible
Just
father.
go ahead and roll a history check for me then.
That's a 6, and I don't think I have much to add to that. Nope, it's a flat 6.
So thinking, you remember your time with him and your travels. You remember more of the feeling of almost like enlightenment and learning that there's more to the world than what you thought initially, more than you remember the thought of exactly who he was as a person and anything like that. So I would have
gleaned
remember how you
educational
feel.
value more than...
Right. You remember the feeling of what you've learned more than the person.
So he's still just kind of sitting there off to the side right now, just like, really?
Wait, did he say Lily or really?
Really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he's not calling Lily. He's
Oh,
not
okay.
calling out to Lily or anything.
Yeah, because nobody spoke, and I'm like, wait, did he say my name?
So, who was he saying really to? What was he saying really to?
He's still trying. He's still trying to reconcile Gomo's description of his dad as an asshole and what he knew or remembered.
Yeah.
He's currently having a does not compute moment.
Yeah, and it really does feel that way for you. Like, even though you don't remember like the man all that much, you don't remember him being quite the asshole. You know what I mean? You're like, well, I mean, he taught me a lot. I don't know, but yeah.
Yeah, so he's basically just sitting there just like, what? Wait, what? Huh?
So, yeah, well. Anyways, you remember
Wait,
the
I
letter
was-
I wrote when we were at Warser? Oh, speaking of, I do need to go to the church and follow up on where the message went and where the messenger
Oh!
went.
So somebody did do that. Okay, good. Because I wasn't. I was about to say, I do want you to reconnect with your sister, but we do still kind of need to find her friend. So
I
yeah.
went yesterday. You guys just kind of all went y'all's
I got drunk.
way, and, I mean, Lily came with. But anyway, so yeah, I did go to the church to follow up on that. That's kind of the main reason we came here. But I wasn't able to get good answers, so I was gonna go back. I was asked to come back today.
Do we have to worry about running into your dad? Because
I don't think so. I mean,
I
he said he was out
admit
of
I-
town.
oh,
I
I
still think
admit
we
to
should go
going
see
to
your
the church.
sister.
admit to going to the church earlier and received the same response. But if he's that high up, I wouldn't tell me his location. But
I mean, do you need to talk to him? I can.
no, I'm not gonna say anything nice. If I do.
I didn't know he had descended that far up. Otherwise, I would have just thanked him
I don't know
for
what kind of.
travel, but and what he taught me, but nothing important.
Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know what kind of history you have with my dad, but
Minimal, to be completely honest, but he taught me a lot.
it's okay. I
during
won't
our
judge. I
journey,
mean,
but
you can sometimes learn from the worst. Look, your history of my dad is that it's history. It's in the past. Your business with him is also yours. It's none of my concern. It's nothing new. I don't.
having known you for longer, I will say I hold you in slightly higher regard than him, though.
I mean,
If only because I have
But,
if only because I have limited knowledge.
well, you weren't his son. And I was
But-
gonna say you haven't known him as long as I have, but you might actually have spent more time with him than I have. So
Mm. Anyhow,
3 days from Opalhouse to Riverbrew, approximately.
oh, okay. Well, never mind. I have known him longer. It's not easy to make that assumption. Okay.
anyhow, like I said before, if you don't want us using that name, then you're Gomo to us.
Yeah, I would appreciate if you didn't. I mean,
Of
obviously
course.
for people who already know me and that know my name, it's fine. You don't have to pretend like I'm someone else, but at least, you know, if we can stick to the name Gomo by default.
Well, if that's the name you've permitted us to use, then that's who you are.
Appreciate that.
Of note, Rodon has completely forgotten the fact that he learned the actual name, so he has no idea what you're talking about with the actual name and prefer to use Gomo. So he's just like,
Gomo's Gomo.
Gomo is Gomo to me. I have no idea. He's just sitting there like, I have no idea what they're talking about. Gomo is Gomo to me.
Hey,
And with that, would Nealon connect the dots of, oh, Gomo's a fake name? It's like, okay, Goldberry, yeah, different than the name he gave out before. First name, oh,
It hits him down.
so Gomo,
Yeah.
what kind of house did you live in here? Was it a big house?
I don't see why that's important.
Big.
Shh. I'm. Shh.
I mean, what's big? Like, how big does a house have to be for it to be big?
You had more than one room?
Yeah. But then again, most of the houses here have more than one room.
Okay,
my
I
house
think-
is more than one room.
I think you need to reconnect with your sister. So maybe we could stay at your house so you can have more time with her.
I'd
Maybe,
rather let him respect his privacy.
So here's the thing. I won't lie. I did think about that when we were headed to Opal Haus. Like, oh, maybe I can, you know, write ahead or whatever, or send word as soon as we arrive, and we can stay at my place. But at the time, I didn't know if my dad was gonna be there. Right, and even if he's not, I mean, I pretty much. Like, I don't want to be in his debt in any way. And as far as I know, and as far as I'm concerned, that house is his. And all the servants and all that, that's his. And the perks that come with his title. I don't want to have... I don't want anything to do with that. So...
You know, the hotel was fine.
Well,
Oh,
I'm just saying that's why I didn't bring it up.
She kind of elbow rode on.
You are probably across the table from him. So I don't know
So then she
what
so then
lengths
she-
you'd have to go to elbow.
So then she'd chuck a piece of bread at him, like, shush!
Well. But now that the secret's out, I mean, I suppose I could visit. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Tulane already got word that I was in town.
Well, she might be looking for you.
Maybe. Yeah, she's probably looking.
Well, what are you waiting for? Go.
Will?
Well, we have business
about-
at church, and chances are she's probably there, or we might find out where she is from the church.
Okay, then we'll go to the church, and if we find out where she is, you can go reconnect.
Yeah.
And we'll go do something else to let you have time with her, since you haven't had time with her for a while.
I don't want it to be awkward.
I'll stay with you.
So
If
yeah,
you want-
I mean, we can
if-
go together. It's...
If you want us there, we'll be there. If you don't, it's understandable.
I mean, you guys are like my new. I mean, you guys are my friends, new friends. So I'll introduce you.
I like that.
That,
Rodan is looking down at his clothes.
yeah,
They
Naoto
are
would kinda
newer
look
but somewhat
away.
inadequate.
Yeah, Naoto would kind of look away, but not say anything.
I should probably bathe.
Honestly, don't worry about it. I would really rather you didn't. In
I
fact,
don't think she'll
just-
sniff you.
I would hope
Hey! Look, I just have a really good nose, okay?
Rule of thumb: typically, it's considered impolite to sniff out one's sex life.
Oh, okay. So apparently we're gonna get on me about it's rude to sniff people, but we're not gonna get on Lily for like, I want to meet your sister, I want to meet your sister, and not like possibly giving Gomo time to like spend time with his sister alone. Okay, I see. Whatever.
Well, because
she
wanting to
proud?
meet a person is not rude, like randomly sniffing a person and calling out their sex life. No offense, Neela.
Neelon's head is in his hands on the table, just.
No, but if Gomo wanted time alone with his
migraine.
sister, you were just like, let's meet her, and like, he should be able to have time alone with his family.
But he just said he doesn't want to be alone.
Now we know that, but we didn't know that originally.
Look, I am close to Gomo. I can sense these things.
Wait, since when are you close? Is it because you slept in the same room together?
Yep.
Wow.
Then, technically speaking, we're close as well.
Anyway, we should all probably get better dressed and like showered and stuff because it's,
Look, you
know.
do what you want to do, but don't try to get all fancied up or whatever. Just
I'm fine
No,
the way I am.
not fancy, but I should probably not smell like the church floor.
it's
But I slept on.
fine.
She's probably used to smell of the church floor.
What is that supposed to mean?
What?
She works at the church.
That doesn't mean she'd sniff the floor.
I mean, you don't have to sniff the floor to know what it smells like.
Maybe she's got a nose like yours.
Disembodied
Can
voice,
sniff
you
out the
stay out
sex
of
on
this
people.
again.
Can we not
Okay,
talk
I'm
about my
gonna-
sister possibly sniffing floors and
I'm-
stuff? Like that's.
I'm
weird.
gonna go bathe.
Rodan, head in hands, what has this conversation gone
Theodo's
into?
gonna leave to go like change and bathe. Or bathe and change.
Neelon's going as well, but is going to find a different washroom. If there is one.
Yes, you guys head back upstairs, find some washrooms. What is there still seems like he never leaves, and he can direct you to some restrooms or some washrooms.
I love what?
And
What is
and on that
adorable?
note, we are going to end the session.
Yay.
It is a little past 2 a.m. for me, which means it is time to end.
Yes.
All right. Those of you in chat, you know what time it is. It is time to decide on who's going to get DM inspiration for the next session. We have changed it a little slightly on how we can use it, but that's for us to worry about for now. You guys just worry about who you thought had the best RP of the session. Vote for them either in chat or in Discord. If you're in Discord, we will start a little thing in the common in general, so you guys can vote for who you think is the best. Just let us know in chat if you need to. That's fine too.
And And
I
with
forget
that,
who had it.
the card, possibly.
Yeah, we'll get there in a second.
Okay.
Join the Discord.
Yeah, join the Discord
Yay.
if you'd like to. We can vote there.
But sorry,
Link in
Yodi,
chat.
you didn't mean to step on you like that.
Oh, just who got it last time?
Oh, me. I'm
Nyota did.
I'm putting
Okay.
it. I kind of. Yeah, a lot of stuff happened
Okay.
on my end, so I'm gonna pocket
Cool.
that one if that's okay.
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, 2 of chalices. Or the 2 of cups. Our resident tarot reader.
One moment, guys. I got a raid, and I'm sending them to you guys so they can join us with the other raid.
Oh, well,
This
welcome.
tends to be a
Sorry it
thing.
was bad
Oh,
timing,
no.
but thank you for the raid. Much
Yeah,
appreciated.
please join us
Catching
again
the tail
on
end
another
of
night.
of the stream.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah,
don't you
I-
hate that?
Right?
Yep.
That happens to us way too much.
Well,
But yeah.
since you're there, I will say if you guys are still listening in the raid, it was episode 20. If you want to catch the rest of them, you can catch them on YouTube. We do stream on there as well, and it goes to our YouTube, so you can check it out there. You can join us on Discord. We have links to all of that, as well as we have roleplay. We have roleplay channels. You can just hang out and chat with us. We play games a lot together. We've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight. Yeah, so join us, hang out. So,
All right.
2 of cups.
2 of Cups. All right. The 2 of Cups is a card about emotional connections, getting closer to people, and all that kind of stuff. It's all about emotions. Like, if you want me to
Oh,
read
geez.
directly, it's usually a card for romance, but depending on the contents, it could be different stuff. But it's a deep emotional connection or attraction. It says, while romantic partnership is certainly possible when this card appears in a reading, it is not the only option. Any potential partnership can be represented here. The most important element is that when 2 people come together, they create something unique and powerful.
I think that
I
applied
the
to a
only
lot
one
of
that-
different things.
Am I the only one that immediately went to Neelon going, wait, what's your sister's name?
Yes!
Oh no! Oh my
And
god, no!
also just Elon being very active in a different way.
No, I saw it in a different one. Like as soon as I heard it doesn't have to be romantic. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
the 3 at the
Yeah.
bar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the 3 connecting at the bar.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Yeah,
it
for
was very
sure.
cute.
The card is telling me.
Or
you're
just
drinking,
the team like at the breakfast table, and I think Gomo was trying not to call them a family because it was awkward.
Oh. Either way, I think the
very cute.
the card in the reading made sense.
Once again,
They almost
on the-
they almost always do. So again, if anybody's in chat and wants to vote, now's your chance. It's your last call. Just say whoever you thought you did really good RP, put their name in there. Let's check and see.
I think the
where we're
raid
at
happened
on
after the
score.
Discord link went out.
Yeah, it did, but I think a lot of them just like came in and then ended up leaving anyways.
Yeah,
'cause
feel
it's
free
like,
to
okay,
join.
Yeah.
double
I know you
rated.
guys missed the. You may have listened in on Angie's channel, but if you missed a lot of the show, you can watch it on YouTube. There's been quite a bit of drinking shenanigans. today.
Yeah, today was
Yeah.
drinking shenanigans and backstory
Um,
shenanigans.
Yeah, some drunk
that tends
rants.
to coincide. A lot of the times, if we're drinking, we're backstorying.
Yeah, even
Yeah.
if you don't vote, just come hang out.
In
in
vino veritas.
Discord calls all the time, doing other stuff as well. So
Yep, you could
That's okay,
even
Shaka.
ask
Thank you.
Meadow Grunt. He joins us in our Discord calls all the time.
hmm
Oh yeah, we play Dead by Daylight and
Yeah,
stuff
we
all the
hang out. We
together
don't-
all the time.
we don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
get off the stream and be like, "Whoa, who are you?" It's like we are
Yeah.
streamers. How dare you, peasant? No, we don't do that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hang out with everybody.
We're humble folks, guys.
Oh yeah. Well,
So it looks
We'll
like
play games
looks
with
like
people.
Gomo. Looks like Gomo gets DM inspiration.
yay!
I do.
Yay!
Yeah.
I can change
So
my vote.
GGs.
And
Looks
make
like
it a tie.
Rodon was a close second.
You could, but you're not going to. You're going to take DM inspiration.
You sure about that? Oh wait, what? Someone
Haha.
changed their vote. Someone. Wait, what?
A number of people
hold on,
did.
what?
That's confusing.
He's
Anyways.
catching up.
Wait,
Oh,
what's going
What
on?
is happening?
Oh,
Now,
my
now what are you gonna do?
Okay,
Oh, it's,
okay.
it's
This,
the
this,
DM changing his vote.
yeah, these votes are rigged.
right.
These votes
you'll
are
need it.
So, good job,
Do we need a
Gomo.
recount?
Oh
Oh
my god.
god. I'm gonna need that DM inspiration for next session.
So again, thank you everybody for hanging out.
Yay! Thank you.
Spiker, did you guys just make characters and then in the adventure? No, this was session 20, so you've missed a little bit. However, again, most of our stuff is all up on YouTube. Or if you
All of
would
it.
like to ask questions and know a little bit other than just spending, a week watching episodes, you can hang out in our Discord and just ask us questions.
Yeah.
We'll,
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we
tell
do
you
have-
anything you want to know.
We know they can
We
be
do have a
long,
Q&A.
so
Yeah.
Well, most of what you want to know. There's still stuff that we're gonna hide behind the black for now, but yeah, anything that's been
well,
revealed up to this
We'll
point.
say anything that's been revealed in an episode.
Yeah.
we'll
a
be
little
more
bit.
than
I
happy
mean,
to.
look, 20 sessions times at least 3 hours each. That's a lot of hours.
at
Yeah.
least, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, thanks again, and we'll see you guys next week.
All right, I have someone ready for a raid whenever you guys are ready.
Ooh,
right.
Who are we waiting? Waiting? Rating. English.
We're rating someone by the name of Mike Check Gaming. It looks like they're doing their D&D campaign on Tabletop Simulator.
Ooh, interesting.
Yes, nice.
Yeah, and they're on session 9, and it's called The Petting Zoo from Hell.
Oh, that sounds so
great.
fun.
That sounds amazing.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so let me know
Let's
whenever
We
you
do
should
guys
go
are
to a
ready.
petting zoo. We should go to a petting zoo.
Let's do it.
All right, guys, get ready
We're all
to
gonna
raid for
die.
initiative.
Yes.
Race for
when you get
initiative.
there-
Everyone
Race
lock
with
and load your
initiative.
emotes.
Yeah, when you get there, type in raid for initiative.
Is it raid for initiative or raid with initiative?
Raid
Or
raid
lately.
Raid 4 initiative. We're trying to get
Okay.
the 4
Raid
initiative.
4
moniker.
initiative.
Right.
Like that. I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just
Okay.
copy that and get ready.
Sam, can you see if you can do it? It's not letting me because it says for.
No, it's in there.
mature-
It says we're rating.
Oh,
it
It's-
really?
Yep. It's just
Woo!
going through the. Yep, it's going through the little timer.
I don't see the timer on my end, which is weird.
It's coming up on halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a
it
little
might take
All
a
right,
hot
so
minute.
whoever can see it can press go because I can't do it.
There's no go. It's just.
There
leave.
is no go.
Yeah. So just wait. The timer will go down. We'll get there, guys.
All right.
Patience.
If it no, sometimes it gets stuck. In which case, sometimes you have to redo it, and I can try. How anticlimactic.
I know, right? Mike Check Gaming.
So just copy
So
that.
first-
Copy raid for initiative. And get ready to paste it. Oh, you're gonna unraid. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it gets stuck. Let's try it again. All right.
Oh, nothing will happen. It's just really cool if you have a bunch of people that are raiding and everybody pops in and does raid for initiative.
Like,
It's just
"Hey,
kind of
what's
nice
up,
to see that in
guys?"
chat.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to see in
Yeah.
chat for the other
It's
people.
just like a hello, but special.
Yeah, just a little, it's a little battle cry kind of thing. We do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because we're stream for
Yeah.
initiative and we raid for initiative. We have a series called Talk for Initiative or Chat for Initiative that we're working on. Where there's a bunch of stuff in the works. All right,
Secrets.
if everyone's good, we're gonna go raid now.
Good to go.
Raiding
Locked and
now.
loaded.
Let's go. Woo.